Can people even see me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here.
It's a bit much, don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong then. I hope I'm right.
Yeah, I wanted to see how this would work. I wanted to, because there's no music, so
makes my homemade stuff look like cherry bombs. Thermite, C4, TNT, high explosive, HE.
Is there such thing as low explosive?
Well, yes. Son, there is. I mean, the Federalists offer you anything you want. You guys take one case of dynamite.
What the hell is this thing for?
Oh, that might have been in my collection.
Hey, got some new equipment for you, gentlemen.
Backup weapons.
Your backup weapons.
And a firearm.
Firearm?
I'll check
Stick them out.
Shotgun.
Down here in Robertsburg.
Not
shotguns.
Double
rifles.
Elephant guns. Wesley Richards 480.
375 H&H mag. Knock down power of the
yin yang. Treat them well. But hold them good and tight to your shoulder, they'll break your collarbone.
So where's
It's a business number. She didn't want to come?
Why don't you get this stuff in our truck?
I say, we'll see how, like,
Sure, no problem.
I'm going to check, but I'm pretty sure YouTube, like it won't classify this as a, video because there's no music. Like,
I want to thank you for coming down.
Yeah.
We're pretty deep here.
Oh, forget it, Earl. I tell you the truth. If I didn't get out of that house and do something, I was going to go crazy. Heather's not coming back.
No?
Called me and told me to send her the HK91.
Ouch.
Yeah. So
anyway, it'll be good to get into something constructive.
Oh my, what is this?
Grizzly single shot 50 caliber BMG based on a World War I anti-tank cartridge.
Anti-tank.
And the bullets custom cast from solid bronze.
Man, Bert, you put a whole new shine on the word overkill.
When you need it and don't have it, you sing a different tune.
And welcome everyone to Talking Tremors. I am your host, Levi Dillon. And yeah, if you hadn't noticed, I may or may not like Tremors. Like maybe. There's a possibility. There's a slight, however small possibility that I may or may not like Tremors. I don't know. Like, what do you think? That's on you. That's, oh, my lips are so shiny. I had to put chat, like, I got my Burt's Bees, because like I'm talking all up here by myself, and my lips are so shiny, and I look like a freaky with shiny lips. But no, oh my God, that was good. It actually worked, and YouTube didn't take me down, didn't get a copyright strike, because there's no music. And actually, here's a...
Carbohydrates, lower those LDLs.
I already gave up smoking, Bert. What more do you want?
Have an MRE. What?
Meals.
Meals.
Ready
to eat. Freeze dried, foil sealed. Gotta be foil. Plastic is not an oxygen barrier. Includes entree, cracker pack, cheese spread, mixed fruit, beverage powder, spoon, coffee, cream substitute, candy, salt, matches, toilet tissue. Shelf life of 10 years. Here, take a few. Buy them all the time. Saves trips to the supermarket.
Oh, no, Bert. We don't want to use up all your food.
No problem.
About 120 pounds of it.
Good luck, compadre.
Andres.
Oh, man. This stuff tastes like toilet paper.
Carl? That is the toilet paper.
And here's our, like, I'll finish here because here's 15 May. 14 May.
14 May.
That
1500 hours.
That's why that should be the real.
I have a confirmed Graboid reading.
These 2 days back to back.
I'm now employing the technique pioneered by Earl Bassett to make my first kill.
Jimmy, you take the bait. Prepare to fire. Wow, it's so good every time. Every time. Memo. 4 pounds of C4, maybe a little
excessive.
Oh man. Gradient arrow, we got one. Oh, sorry. It's good. Honestly, I've been using that to like now. You gotta share the show to various places. Make sure people know that. Like, did you know that there is a Talking Tremor show? Did you know that you can come on the Talking Tremor show? Did you know you can ask the Talking Tremor show anything? Like, that's like the whole point of it. And like, actually, in a minute, like once I get this done here and get like the show actually, because you can't share it till it's live, because like the algorithm doesn't work right. You gotta wait till it's actively like going, and then you can share it. Yep, make sure it's on Facebook. Really, because that's huge, man. There's so many. There's like 20,000 fucking people on Facebook. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants some. Yeah, no, so here, like, this is my, like, the other night, I gotta take these. I'm sorry, these glasses are fucking way too much. I was trying to be like evil villain Bert, but like, there's not. It's a vibe. It's entirely independent of itself. And then I like my safety. These are my safety glasses. These are my streaming safety glasses. And like, it's my eyes are safe, and I don't have to look at myself as much. But it's very Anne Frank hot up here, as an enjoyable piece of fashion. And actually, so my whole thing was that like I legitimately wanted to finish this Tremors 2 chapter of this book, because like it's the original guide to Tremors. Like, this is like a perfect book to read on this show. And I was having a really fun time yesterday. Oh my God, it was yesterday reading this. And if I had had the energy to keep reading it, I would have kept reading it, like it going. And here, hold on, I need to do an everybody wants some. Everybody wants some. All right, so let's see. Yeah, because Jim Jackson, Gale, and Hurd had stepped out. That's where we were at. That's where we were, baby. Yeah. Man, hold on. Where's the brightness level on this? I gotta see. Because, like, if I turn that down. Okay, is it getting better? No? Oh, that's way worse. If anything, let me turn it down. Let's see what happens. Go all the way down. Barely anything, but you know what? We're going to leave it at that. Perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, bye-bye. Yeah. I love how that changes the lights, too, by the way. It's always funny. Because if I do the play, does the play button do it? Nope. It has to be on certain wavelengths. That's super weird. Boop-a-dee-boop. There we go. Mystery lights, lights in the sky. Can you see them? They are ringing. All right. Now, developing Tremors 2. The revised script, now entitled Tremors 2 Aftershocks, was altered from the version shown to Kevin Bacon, with the action relocated from Australia to Sonora, Mexico. Newcomer Grady Hoover replaced Valentine McKee, with the latter said to be happily married to Rhonda. The majority of Val's lines were now attributed to Grady, and Heather Gummer's lines passed to Burt. The film now opened at a Mexican oil field under attack from Graboids, leading the owners to call for the assistance of Val McKee and Earl Bassett, the renowned Graboid hunters. When oil company executive Senor Ortega arrives at Earl's Perfection Valley ostrich farm by taxi, his eager driver, Grady Hoover, soon assumes the vacant position of assistant to Earl, before the pair are set loose on the oil field's underground foes. The script grows on to introduce a love interest for Earl in the shape of geologist Kate Riley, before the newly separated Burt Gummer is called upon to destroy the Graboids. When they encounter a new stage in the evolution of the Graboids, two-legged creatures dubbed Shriekers in Tremors 3, that see the enemy via infrared glands on their heads. The team destroy them for good when the refinery is blown up by using Gummer's high explosives. We had all this stuff written for Heather, so Bert's part expanded, and we started the running gag of Bert trying desperately to come up with the right equipment, then being thwarted when the monsters change into something else, noted Wilson. We had Fred back. His only request was that he got to keep his hair long. Michael Groves had been convinced Tremors was a one-off until word got back to him that the film had taken off on VHS. When Stampede approached him about reprising his role of Burt Gummer, he jumped at the opportunity. From an actor's standpoint, there's nothing better than having a writer fall in love with your character. Our writers fell in love with Burt. It's that simple. They love making it outrageous. I just sat there and basked in the adulation they had for this character, and I thought, how could I not be there? I was disappointed that Reba and Kevin weren't a part of it because, hey, I thought they were essential. I was thrilled that Fred Ward came back on that piece. The lack of Kevin Bacon had been a stumbling block for the feature version of Tremors 2, but according to line producer Christofaria, there wasn't a great sense of disappointment in his absence. The key character... So I thought that was the same person. I have to switch. Did I brush my teeth? Agatha, I did not brush my teeth, which is actually usually a ritual before I start this show. And I forgot to do that. Sons of a bitch. Now I'm just like... Also, bedtime. We don't have... In Perfection, we don't have a bedtime per se. It is simply the time of night in which we go to sleep because the predators are no longer at bay. And unfortunately, there are a myriad and assortment of dangerous creatures and kind creatures alike that we have to maintain and be vigilant of in this space of perfection. So you are welcome to share the warm light of Chang's market and the humble interior upon which we sit. For this bold, I bid you take a seat. Fare thee well as I regale to you these lullaby tales of times past. How could I not be there? I was disappointed that Reba and Kevin weren't part of it because I thought they were essential. I was thrilled that Fred Ward came back on that piece. The lack of Kevin Bacon. Oh, I already said that part. The key character. Now, this is another voice. I got distracted by several things. Now I'm back. The key characters that Brent and Steve connected with were Michael Gross and Fred Ward. When Michael signed on, I think that was a tremendous wind in the sails for the project, creatively. Gross was sent an early draft for the script, allowing him to feed back his thoughts to Stampede. A lot of my notes were, keep the stakes high. We're the women and children. Who gives a crap about an oil company? That was my big note about the first one. Why is this in an oil field? People hate oil people. I wanted to have something really worth fighting for. The oil company was only a ruse to get them into the desert somewhere, explained Maddock. Once you're there, you're still fighting for your life. It's just people just trying not to get eaten, which is everyone's problem in life in one way or another. With a smaller budget came a shorter shoot for Tremors 2 Aftershocks. The irony of being a filmmaker and directing low-budget or direct-to-video movies is that you have a lot less status than a guy, directing a $15 million film, said Maddock. In reality, it's a much harder when you only have, 27 days to shoot. It's much easier if you have, 75 or 100 days. You really have to know what you're doing, move fast, and, make sure you can get everything shot, cut to scene together. We probably had the shortest prep I've had on any film, said Herbert Hakim, who had responded to Gail and her... We probably had the shortest prep I've had on any film, said Herbert Hakim, who had responded to Gail and Hurt's request for help during the edit of the first film and now came to Tremors 2 Aftershocks as second assistant director. Usually on a feature film, you have anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks of preparation, and during that time, you schedule the film, breaking down every scene. We had 2 weeks prep on this film, and during that time, Steve and the rest of us formed the schedule such as what scenes to do, what order to do them in. With Fred Ward and Michael Gross in place, the producers could now cast the film's other roles. With no Kevin Bacon, the role of Earl's sidekick was replaced by cab driver Grady Hoover. One of the actors who auditioned was Friends' Matthew Perry, but the role was eventually awarded to New York-born Christopher Garden. Yeah, I went through a series of auditions with the 2 writers and the producers. Recall Garden? I had not seen the first Tremors, but watched it to get the tone of it and became 1 degree from Kevin Bacon. We spent a lot of time trying to find the sidekick, admitted Brent Maddock. Chris Garden was great fun. As producers, you're there looking at actor. We saw a lot of people, and the 2 most important things in making a movie are a good screenplay and good casting. The role of scientist and former Playboy Playmate Miss October 1974, Kate Riley, went to Canadian actress Helen Shaver. Hill Street Blues 1981 to 87, Poltergeist The Legacy 1996 to 99. I got a call from my agent asking if I was interested in going in and meeting the producer and director for this role. I'd read the script and we'd had a conversation. We went in and met. I don't remember auditioning for it. I was very excited to work with Fred Ward. Casting for the part of Kate's photo double led the Stampede team to trawl the Playboy archives to find a playmate who looked similar to Shaver, with the coveted role going to Miss September 1970, Debbie Ellison. When it was discovered, the real October 1974 looked nothing like the actress. Hello, world. How are you today? Are you here? We have a Micah. We have an Agatha. We have an entire crew of parlance upon which we can all lay down our bed of heathers. I may or may not be addicted to doing this accent. It is a crutch, and I love it. I do not. It is like swimming in peanut butter. Actor Marcelo Toubert won the role of oil company representative CEO Ortega, who arrived in Perfection Valley to recruit Earl Bassett. I loved the first movie and was thrilled when I had an audition for the second one, said Toubert. I did Miss Congeniality 2, Leprechaun 3, Tremors 2. I'm always 1 step behind the original. For some reason, I couldn't make the first audition time, so I was there the day they were reading the leading women. It was all these beautiful girls and me. Then they took me shopping for the $850 Hugo Boss suit I wore in the film. Just amazing threats. A number of crew returned from Tremors to be a part of the sequel, including director of photography Virgil Harper, who had worked with Steve Wilson on the second unit of the first film, and production designer Ivo Cristante. Kristen Carr-Strube, who had left Tremors early to work on another production, returned as production manager alongside producer Christofaria. My job was about carving up the financial pie, said Strube. Sid Stroop, ensuring the director had all the tools he needed to get the picture that he envisioned and that the studio is paying for. The team at Amalgamated Dynamics Incorporated, ADI, Tom Woodruff Jr. and Alec Gillis, once again carried out practical creature effects. They came to us and they said that there was going to be a Tremors 2, and they were very excited because, Phil Tippett had come on board and he had done a nice little test of a CG creature, said Woodruff. Tippett was something of a legend in the effects community, having created the stop-motion chess sequence in Star Wars before going on to teach himself how to do computer animation and becoming a key part of Steven Spielberg's plans for Jurassic Park. Steve Wilson was moving into directing, and he was very comfortable having been on the set with us with the first movie. He knew what we could do and what we could carry off well with practical creature effects. Getting the voices right. Part of the reason for ADI's return was their pride of ownership over the Graboid design and the fact they were wary of it being ruined by a new effects team. We were going to work on it regardless of budget. Gillis confirmed. Steve, Ron, Brent, and Nancy, they were all great to work with because they understood that we could give them everything we possibly could for whatever budget they had. They weren't just necessarily out there looking for the cheapest people. They knew that we were going to deliver much more than anybody else would creatively. The sequel may have had a greatly reduced budget, but Chris DeFaria discovered that the goodwill generated by the Stampede team on Tremors ensured that those returning went above and beyond what was expected to them. There was so much love for the first film from the people associated with it that I had tremendous resources available to me that I don't think anybody normally would have. Phil Tippett stepped up to do the visual effects at a price point I don't think we would have been ever able to do otherwise achieve. While Alec and Tom lent far more support than could be laid out in a contract. It's fun to be making a movie that when you make a phone call, everybody would love to work on it. This extra commitment proved to be vital to the production, as Stampede Entertainment attempted to make a worthy sequel to their original film, albeit with a fraction of the resources available to a theatrical release. And we'll stop for a moment because I don't know if people like that or not. Like, literally nobody's here. Like, nobody honestly, I think it's just a weird time of day, but I'm Agatha. Aggie, you never, again, nobody ever has to be here. That's where like Micah was canceling his show. It's like, and again, like if you cancel your show, Micah, now I have to be like, what, like now I got to showcase Mike. Like I'm at the point, like we did the Road to Cusco Topia again, but it's like, I need to actually, hold on. I got an idea. Watch this. Hold on. I can do this. I'm going to go get the Road to Cusco Topia right now. I'm going to do it right now. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure this live is still going. This is me. I'm now live looking at myself. All right. Now we're going to go look up the Road to Cusco Topia. I'm going to go post it. Cusco Topia. I'm going to go post it. And I was thinking of doing this. Anyway, because I know Brady was just like in love with what you were doing. Again, Agatha, I know we've all been having rough days. Like, podcastception. We're going full on. But no, here, and then, because then I wanted to go to Nova. Here we go. I'm trying, there's so many, this is Micah. What do I write? Watch good words. Make happen. There we go. I did it, Micah. I did it. I don't know. I was trying to connect you guys, honestly, because I could tell, like, because I had the same response. It's like, Micah, this is what you're doing. This is amazing. Like, I know that there's people out there that would be like, oh, it's just an animatic. It's not as good as a regular. Like, fuck you, man. I consider anybody's art. That's like comics. That's still just as like that takes so much to produce. I make even my short films. Even that takes a lot to produce. Even just like puppets. I need to do more stuff with puppets. Like Alec Ramirez. He's got his old puppets. Like, I mean, there's oh my god, so much more. Like if we just put the creativity thing in a box, like, you know, like, and actually, Micah, if you're here, like, how do we get a Tremors animatic made? That's my next one. Like, that's like, what do we got to do? How do we all fund this? How do we make this happen? It's like, I'm into it. I think we're all into it. I think everybody is. I want to make sure because I shared that there. Let's see if that actually works. I have no idea anymore. I'm just it's being insane. You know, isn't that what life is for? Just like having a good time with it. Like, that's what this is nice. Like, I'm just look, oh, you know, that she all died and stuff. And I may stop. I stopped here to stop talking, but I continue to talk and have thoughts and things. Oh, because you know, guys, I actually finished I finished the Hunger Games. I finished all of it. I finished Sunrise on the Reaping about 4 hours ago. And you know what? That hurt. It's been a long time since I've read a book or, you know, read a book before I saw the movie. And of all the ones to pick, that was going to hurt. Nobody's ready for it. We're all going to watch a bunch of 12-year-olds murdered in the most brutal ways. It's horrible. Because we didn't learn the lesson the first time. You know, that's what Suzanne Collins. I really got the, you know, when you make a multi-billion-dollar movie about child murder and you don't actually show that, really, like, you're kind of missing the point. And then, no, so she like wrote that Sunrise on the Reaping book to, like, the most horrific deaths are to, like, the 12-year-olds. And, like, you can't, like, cut it away. Like, she did it. I could tell, like, as a writer, where it's like, try to cut Studio, Lionsgate, try to cut that. Try to cut a child being eaten alive by squirrels to the bone. Try to cut, like, not a clean beheading, but like it's not just like a spear. Like, it's just a whole, like, oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. And, you know, like, it's so sad too, because, like, the whole time, you know, if you know the Hunger Games, Hamish Abernathy, he's played by Woody Harrelson in the movies. He's played by Joseph Zadas, and I have no idea who the fuck he is in the new ones. We'll find out together. And, like, that boy just wanted to. He was fully prepared to die. You know, he was ready to die in those games, and instead, he didn't. Yeah. Mike, are you a fan of the Hunger Games?
Sometimes I'm hungry, but no, I haven't actually seen the Hunger Games.
Oh, that's an odd question. Are you a fan of them? Are you a fan of watching children murder other children to the death? Wrong way to phrase that question.
Is there a way to murder people that's not to the death?
I guess, like, if you're, like, in that sci-fi future where, like, you can murder someone and then, like, they resurrect. Like, but it's like, so then, like, oh, I killed you. Oh, but not really, because, like, we can just, like, we stick a rod in you and you brought back to life. So if you wanted to murder someone to death, it's like, no, you're murdered to the point that you can't be resurrected by technology. Like, you're full, all the way murdered to death. I'm also making this up, so if you have a better idea too, I'm fine with that.
I have not seen the Hunger Games.
No? Give it a try.
But I am aware of them.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard literature and media. And, you know, actually, Micah, you said something that I wanted. Actually, you said it he said it to me on Facebook, and actually now that you're here, I'd love it. Downer endings, I'm not always a fan of either. Too, they have to have like a point to them.
Yeah.
Like it can't just be a downer ending for the sake of one. Like I'll never watch Requiem for a Dream again because I don't need to. I'm fine. That was a downer ending, but like downer endings with a happy, like that's to the Little Shop of Horrors. Like he was told, like Seymour was told the whole time, don't feed the plants. Like, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but it's also like it's a downer ending, but it's not like depressingly presented either.
No. Even in the show, I always love it because the people, Seymour, Audrey, Mushnick, Oren, all the people who got eaten come back through the audience in vines and stuff, like as like so that's like it's a campy, we're dead and we're trying to tell you not to please whatever they offer you, throw their soft in the trough for you. It's that presentation, and to the original ending thing, that miniature, like it's too bad because watching Audrey 2 just full on Godzilla wreck, like city. It's a beautiful image.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else. If you're interested, but I haven't got anything at the moment. So.
Oh no, that's fine. Actually, my next thought there, because the other one I said to you was Hades Town, which if you know the story, the Greek mythology story of Orpheus and Eurydice.
I know what happens in Hades Town, and I know.
That's no spoil everybody. Spoilers for Hades. Spoilers for like a 10,000-year-old story. But I love that in that musical, the point of it is that we sing it again, and maybe it'll turn out different this time. Like that's like it's a downer ending, but the idea of the downer is to move forward to something else.
Yeah.
Which I was going to use to say, sometimes you don't know what to say. Sometimes you get a downer ending. And I was telling Caitlin this earlier today, that like sometimes in a conversation, it's interesting because people think that we should always respond to that last thing that someone said. Sometimes like it just has to sit there. Like what that last thing that someone said is just like, it's a downer ending. All right, now I guess we move on. Like that's all you can do. I had another this is where this is where my question was leading. So like what other downer but not, or like downer endings do you like? And I was gonna try to think of some too. Like what's like not bad ones, like
well, if the world ends, that counts as a downer ending, right?
Yes.
The Cabin in the Woods is another one that I like.
It is a downer, but I like the like, no, we needed to end this. That's fine. Yeah, that's the system.
And it's not a depressing at all movie. It's a very fun movie.
To this downer endings, but I loved it. Don't Look Up's ending I really appreciated the final moment of them all at the dinner table, like just talking. And then it hits or whatever. It's a downer, everyone's gonna die or whatever, but it's still the beautiful last moments. Other downer, but not downer ending. I'm trying to think of. That was a good one, Micah. Shit, damn, off to a good start.
Because earlier today I was thinking about something that's not downer ending, but it is similar in that it's like something that's provides something that is not counter to what you expect from the tone.
Okay.
Which is comfort horror movies.
Oh, all right.
Because I was thinking about Scream, which technically does not have a downer ending. The killer is defeated. Spoilers for an almost 30-year-old movie. But there's something about the tone of that movie, not just that, obviously it's a horror, kind of a horror comedy, but like there's something oddly comforting about I think the soundtrack plays a huge part in that, actually.
Well, I could see where that one, like, because Cindy wins, at the end.
Yeah.
Like the bad guy, like Billy and Stu are killed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Billy is for sure. Maybe Stu isn't. We don't know. But I can see the comfort. That's why many people say Tremors as a comfort horror movie. So I can see that. I was trying to think other ones. Because for me, it's monster movies, and somebody just asked. It's always any of those '90s monster movies. I said Congo the other day because I fucking love Congo. I know it's a shit movie, but I don't care. Or
I have a fun Congo story that's related to advertisements for the movie and not the movie.
I'm into it. Okay, go for it.
When I was a wee thing, the movie. You know how movie theaters, some still do this, but most of them play like behind the scenes stuff first now. You know how movie theaters used to play slides that would have trivia, and then they'd also have posters for the movie.
I have one here that still does that. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There used to be one for Congo, and it freaked the shit out of me as a kid for some reason.
What was it?
It was just the gorilla.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's those white apes are fucking scary, man.
The main gorilla that they use in like the promotion stuff isn't even the bad guy. Isn't even the antagonistic gorilla in that movie.
Scary.
Because there are like scarier gorillas in that movie, but that's not the main one.
The uncanny.
I also thought that the character
scary.
I also thought that the gorilla's name was Congo because I hadn't seen the movie, so I didn't realize Congo was an actual place. Like it's an actual river and stuff.
You know what? I buy that. I could buy where you got that idea. That's fair. So this is where Congo is weird for me. I always have this weird attachment to it because I watched it as a kid and then I would see it on this trailer for like Showtime or whatever that had Holding Out for a Hero. And it had clips of Congo and other movies in it, and it was just like with a laser and apes and stuff. And I'm just every time I feel like pumped when I think about Congo.
Apes with a laser would make a great rock band name.
Yes, apes with a laser coming to get tasered. Apes with a laser.
At this movie theater, they also had like a bumper for the like chain, like they would play before the movies, and it freaked me out because it was loud, and I have autism. And I have had hearing. I mean, I still have hearing sensitivity, but it's more manageable now than it was when I was little. And it was like a pinball. Nothing was scary was happening. It was just loud, and that always bothered me. So I always would wait outside the theater until that part was over.
I still get like that. I am very like my autistic sensory things have never like truly like gone away, and like especially at a movie when the sound tester thing, like whenever they're doing it, and then you get the like it just comes from behind you all of a sudden. You're like, what the fucking shit? And Caitlin's like, Levi, you know it's coming, and I'm like, I know that it's coming, but I don't know when it's exactly coming, and it scares me every time. Okay, like this is not. What was that? Oh my god! Like that's never going away. That's fine. Grave of the Fireflies also had a downer ending. Also Butterfly Effect. Also my wedding video. Just kidding, honey. Yeah. Actually, to the Butterfly Effect, I don't know. Do you know about all of like the different Butterfly Effect movie endings? There's like 4 of them.
I know a couple. I know that one of them, they're all sad, and I know that like, and one of the like I think alternate ones, he basically hangs himself in the womb.
Yep, that was the one I was going to bring up. That was the one I.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about people hanging themselves, actually, Charlotte's wife has been playing. Charlotte, you know Charlotte. Her wife has been
Charlotte. I don't know why her ass isn't in here more. Like I don't know where she's. I think she's busy. She's been working.
Her wife and her. On Twitch, I've been streaming Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, which we should. They're not streaming now. I know. I wanted to raid her one time. That was where I was at. Continue. Sorry, Charlotte. And
well, if anyone who knows about that game knows how it's relevant.
Oh, I literally only just found, I watched Zoran Graboid and his wife do a playthrough of it on Dead Meat, and just watched that a couple months ago, and watched all 8 hours of that because I was very invested, because like I love that game, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody that's here. I'm gonna just that I will spoil everything. I'll spoil, but like what they do with Doki Doki Literature Club, like I said, I was invested for 8 hours, really, all the way to the end, trying to like ascertain what the fuck is happening in that game.
I there was some of it. So the first time I had an experience with it, I technically was not playing it, but I was in a Zoom group where the head of the group was playing it, and then we were all doing voices, reading the characters and stuff.
Oh, nice!
And I already knew some of the certain things that happened, and it still got me. But the stuff, a lot of the twists I didn't know, I was able to figure out because I had seen similar stuff before.
Well, that's where it kept getting me, because there's a level of like Too Many Cooks to it. Do you know what Too Many Cooks is?
Yeah, it's an Adult Swim. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I was just. That's fine. That's fine. That's all you. So actually. Yeah. You know of all of those. Then there's when you're playing that, and I was like very much, and I still am on this camp of like, I'm not sure that this game isn't writing another level of reality that we really don't fully fucking understand, like just rubbing that line there of like, what's the narrative, what's the meta, what's the actual game itself, and just like to the point I'm still not, I know how I was there, and I'm still not convinced that we made the right choice. All life is sacred. That's all I gotta say. But I'm still, I don't know, man. That game scared the fuck out of me. And I wasn't even playing. I was just watching Zoran play. And it was still terrifying. Yeah, to the strangle in your womb. And yeah, that like, oh wow, that's how that ends. Like that's your, yeah. And that's because there's a lot of playtime on that game before you get to that part. Like they take its time, motherfucker. Wow. Yeah. But again, that butterfly effect ending, that's a great downer ending. And I was trying to my brain wanted to say Pan's Labyrinth there, but like that ending is too much of a downer for me. That's like,
oh god,
it's great. It's a great ending. Like it
is technically a downer ending. Yes,
it is. The goal of this exercise seemed to be like those downers that are kind of, they're still good. They're not bad downers. Just like oh, this is super fucked up. The ending of Shutter Island is like a downer ending, but a good downer ending. Like, because he made his choice.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I think I watched a review of it once, but I don't remember what happened.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll get there eventually. Yeah, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe 100 years from now, maybe never. What else? Let's see. And then I was trying to think of other comfort horror movies too. So now I'm in this double, like comfort horror movies and downer endings. And I'm trying to think of a comfort horror movie with a downer ending now too.
I guess Little Shop of Horrors is kind of with the director's cut.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. See, there's one. Oh shit. No. Okay, so this is my problem the other day. It's like I have all these comfort monster movies in my head, and like, why can't? No, because Attack the Block has a happy ending. Actually, Attack the Block almost pulls a downer ending. Like they technically all get arrested, but like it has a happy bent to it. You ever watch Attack the Block?
No.
Oh, that's a good monster movie.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no! I was going to say apes, black apes from outer space attack a block in the UK, an apartment block, and it's.
I was actually thinking about two different movies from the same director. I don't know what I call them comfort, especially because one of them is kind of upsetting and disturbing, but also I'm fascinated by. But one of them actually has both a happy ending and a downer ending, in that the hero accomplishes victory at the end. and everything is saved and everything, and so he gets killed, and that is the John Carpenter movie They Live, which is sort of a horror movie, sort of an action movie.
Yeah.
And the one I was thinking of that's disturbing, that but it's fascinating to me at the same time. So I don't think I can call it a comfort, because it has one scene that really bothers me, but it's a fascinating movie from the same director that has an ambiguous ending but not a happy one. Is The Thing.
I knew it. Honestly, when you said the disgusting, and then the whole, I knew you were going to say The Thing for some reason. Because I also, and it's funny, because I think I had the same thought too, where it was like, that's a downer ending, but it's also a comfort horror movie to me. So I was on your wavelength, man. I do it.
I can't watch it frequently, because again, I am a big dog lover, so.
Oh, buddy, yeah. Oh, okay.
But for some reason other than that, it's a very fascinating.
Oh,
it's a cozy movie because it's set in Antarctica, so everyone has to dress extra warm.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
No, and there's lots of fire in it.
Yeah, it's warm. It is comfy. It's comfy, cozy, baby. And yeah, Attack the Block is the best. Pest forever, man. Fucking right, mate. Fucking right. Not a monster movie, but Jesus Christ, The Road. I mean, the whole movie is a downer.
I remember.
Holy shit.
I remember people. This doesn't seem like it's a thing anymore, but there used to be a trope of characters saying they prefer downer endings because they're more realistic, and I'm like, well, why does it have to be realistic though?
Right? I know.
But it doesn't always have to be realistic,
right? It's not and this is fair. It's the artist's intent, whatever that's on them. Because that's where we get a smattering of yes, I would like a realistic ending. Sometimes I would like a happy ending, or in between. I don't know. There's a myriad of ways.
I feel like most of the time, real life is pretty neutral.
Yeah. Right. See, exactly. You're always going to hit it right in the middle. That's making me think now. Shit. No, it's not a Tremors end. Now I'm thinking of another alternate ending or something that hits better. Oh no, actually, to this point, so this isn't even downers. I hate kiss endings. I really hate they had the male and female lead had to kiss at the end. No, it's not required. The host is yes it is. Anything Bong Joon-ho. I don't like movies where people eat each other because I'm incredibly plump and juicy and be the first target of my neighbors. Keep on stepping, George.
Well, that is another thing, and that connects back to Little Shop and my other hyperfixations that I've had for a long time. As a kid, for some reason, it wasn't people, so you don't have to worry about that. For some reason, I was obsessed with media, particularly movies, about things that eat people. Like dinosaurs, sharks.
Okay.
Well, I was a child, so I didn't really... I think it was...
Well, it's got to start somewhere.
Every kid is fascinated with sharks and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So I like monsters, I guess. With teeth.
I love with teeth. I love, honestly, that watching people get eaten is always fascinating. That's funny. It just always makes me laugh because to what you said earlier, that real life is neutral.
Sorry, I'm looking in the chat. Yeah. Is that the movie where the person's face comes out of the butt or something?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. I think actually it's a bunch of people melding together. That's always what I took that scene as. And
no, it's a body horror movie.
I'm good. Well, hold on. Oh.
Did I see a clip from that because I was watching a thing where they were eating food from movies, and that was one of the movies, and for some reason that scene also had food in it.
Oh, yep.
Because they were doing it was a Halloween themed horror movie foods that they had to try. And that was where
that's where I'm. Yeah, there's certain. So my limit for horror movies is body horror. The Thing is about as far as I like to get. And then
Yeah.
that's still like, and that movie, sorry, Society. I always see it in my peripheries, being in this 80s, 90s horror sphere that I'm in. And I'm like, guys, I'm good. I'm really good on that. Thank you. Keep that over there. How many Cronenberg movies have you watched to this? Now that I'm on this subject too, because that's a.
I don't know if I've watched any, but I am
man.
familiar with Cronenberg. I have a lot of blind spots just because of time.
I mean, listen, I got to eat the olive. I didn't really watch anything Godzilla until like 2 or 3 months ago. So like, it's a huge blind spot that I've now filled. But like, I know that now that I've learned that, it's like I know there's a bunch more.
Yeah.
Actually, learning about Godzilla, I've learned now. I need to learn about Power Rangers and Ultraman and all the other ones and Gamera and all the other. There's so many.
If you want to talk Cronenberg and downer endings, and guys who go a lot, there's the Cronenberg remake of The Fly.
I mean, Mike.
I don't know if he actually does that much outside of Jurassic Park.
No, that's a trope that he leads into more with age too. That's just Jeff Goldblum being just.
Have you seen him?
I think it's
Go ahead.
No, you first. I was done.
Have you seen for one of the Jurassic World movies, for an interview, someone just made him read the entirety of Steamed Hams from The Simpsons?
Really? I have not seen that.
It's on YouTube.
Right. I don't think that would be actually. Let me look, because that doesn't seem like something that would get copyright. Let me look. I'm gonna look.
Is Jeff Gold look up? Is Jeff
Goldblum Steamed Hams?
Is his voice copyrighted? I hope not.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Yeah, steamed.
Because if you could copyright voices, that's a problem.
All right, I got it. Yep, I got it. I can pull this up. Right. Well, that's where I was playing I was playing Tremors 2, and just the voices, no music. So it's like, and that worked. So I think we're fine with just voices. If not, fuck you, copyright.
That looks like it's. I don't know if it's gonna. It's probably just gonna be.
Well, Seymour, I made it despite your.
That's playing.
Superintendent.
Oh, he's playing Skinner. I forgot.
I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Egads, my roast is ruined.
Here, I'm gonna watch to make sure we're.
But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Wow.
Skip this part because this part's not in the one I watched.
You say we're still. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Seymour! I thought we were having steamed clams.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
Now what region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh, no, not in Utica. It's an Albany expression.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
No, patented Skinner Burgers, old family recipe.
For steamed hams.
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
Yeah. Hey, you know, the one thing I should... excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
Well, that was wonderful. Good times had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
If you're willing, we're gonna.
Wow, that was wild.
That was probably most people would probably think that was better than the movie that he was being interviewed for.
I mean, yeah, it could have been. I think so. Yeah, at least he didn't have dinosaurs. You know, no dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the Fly in the Cronenberg Fly movie, Fly remake.
That is again, actually, that's what a movie I watched once, and I was good. Actually, watching Jeff Goldblum actually deteriorate over the course of a film was not something I ever felt I needed to see again. That movie, and I mean, it does great. Like in terms of that, what I just said, fantastic job. I don't need to witness it again. That was beautiful, amazing.
Well,
art.
imagine how much it sucks to be a fly, for real.
Yeah, I mean, be glad we're human. You know, life may suck and we have ennui, but at least we know that. That's yeah.
And,
Stop it.
You live longer than 24 hours.
Yeah, right. And you guys can't. And I can be swatted. I can be swatted. I was gonna say the flat. What is that? Oh, it's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Listen,
It's a dinosaur.
You know, I don't know if you know this, but Daphne. So go ahead, Micah. Go.
I was watching reactions. So I like to watch reactions to movies from people, especially if it's their first time, because it's like if it's something I've seen before. If it's something I've seen before, watching someone else for the first time is like watching it for the first time,
it's
like
so
vicariously. And I've watched a few to A Bug's Life, and one of the really funny jokes in A Bug's Life that when you're a kid you don't think about is there's a fly at the circus, and he says, "I've only got 24 hours to live, and I'm not wasting them here."
You know, that is a movie I often quoted as a kid for the Larry, don't go into the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. I could not stop quoting that as a kid because it's fucking funny. Even as an adult, that joke is goddamn it. That's funny.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Yeah. What if there was dinosaurs in Bug's Life? What kind of dino bugs would there be? Hey, Flick, watch out.
Is there a dinosaur bug? I'm trying to think if there's a bug named after a dinosaur. Well, you could make a Bug's Life movie about the bugs. A prequel to A Bug's Life about the bugs that lived during the dinosaurs that were like bigger and stuff.
Yeah, that Carboniferous era where they're fucking the size of buses and shit.
You can make a movie about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Honestly, people should.
There is a Pixar movie about dinosaurs, but it's not very good.
Which one is that? What am I?
The Good Dinosaur, which is a misleading title because the movie's not very good.
Hey,
I feel bad saying that because I'm Facebook friends with the director, so that's probably not a very nice thing.
It's okay. That sometimes you just don't have all the right tools. And
also, in his defense, he was brought on at the last minute to rework an already existing idea.
Exactly. See.
But I like Elemental, which is his other movie that he did. I like Elemental, which is the other movie that Peter Sohn did. And I'm hoping he'll do really good with Incredibles 3. Because apparently he's directing that.
Oh, I didn't even know there was going to be an Incredibles 3. That's fun.
The last one made money, so there's going to be.
That's literally the only metric. Yeah, trust me. Like that's like, how do you think I'm here? Like, how do you think this?
But if you have a superheroes, you could potentially make infinite movies. I mean, we already know this.
Yep. Just on and on and on and on and on. I saw something today about Hancock, and I was thinking about just like the wasted potential of like, so The Boys does a good job of showing like the real evil side of like super, but like it would be nice to have the detrimental. Actually, that's where that's where Matt Seideg's book, The Dark Side of Super. He's in our Discord, and I listened to this audiobook, and yeah, just like the Hancockness, like the actually being drunk and dealing with superpowers, like yeah, I don't know. I would like to see more of that, like as a how, like, because you can't imagine here's one. So if you have super strength, imagine all the shit you accidentally break all the time.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Like glasses, forks, light switches, doors, like everything. Like you wouldn't even, like, you're just trying not to. Like, and I think because it's like Cyclops. Imagine like stuff like Cyclops with the eyes, but on a grander scale of not being able to Yeah, like having the telepath, like just hearing voices all the time, or being
Hey
able to like
guys
control
and
people with your voice.
gals.
Hey, Dimitri. Listen, Dimitri, I already ate an olive for Godzilla. So you're already here in spirit, baby. Shibuya, 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 roll call. And again, we're looking comfort horror movies or downer endings, and then or a combination of the two. And now I'm trying to again, my brain is coming up blank on the monster movies that I love. I don't know why, and it's kind of pissed me off. There's nothing around
Well,
here.
I think Tremors is one of them.
Obviously, like, see, this is like, I need to. So I we don't stream anything. I have all of our movies and TV shows are on 4 terabyte hard drives, and so I have everything in folders. But it's like I need to, and I've thought this for years. I need to make a monster movie folder to put all of the ones in there, so that way I can find them all. And like now I'm sitting here thinking of them as like because I can't fucking think of the list of them. And if I had that folder, I would just like go to that folder. But they're all spread out in my they're all in my mind. They're all spread out through the whole thing, so I can't fucking find them. Yes, that's how my brain works. I have to actually physically scroll. And I keep having a problem because I keep hitting like the weird ones. They're not comfort horror movies. I just really like them. Here's one. It's not a comfort horror movie. Actually, oh no, I got one. Oh, I got one that hits both in a way. Spring. You ever seen or heard of Spring?
No.
I'm actually pretty sure. I think Daphne, I think you guys covered it on Run for Your Lives. I'm pretty sure I've seen you guys cover it. It's made by these two dudes, Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, who you might know better as the showrunner creators behind Loki and Moon Knight and Daredevil. And they actually make a lot of really great existential horror films. There's two that the Endless and Resolution, that they're not like they're sister films to each other. Like they're not technically sequels, but they are. But they happen at the same time, and they're about like cosmic entities, beautiful stuff. But like Spring is this movie it's a monster horror romance movie that's about this woman who is actually a monster. She's like a creature. She's like a Greek, like old creature from way back when, and unless she eats people, she like fully transforms back. But otherwise, she looks like a regular person most of the time. But like she's transforming in and out. And actually, that's the monster movie side of it. The story is about this guy whose mom just died, and he like packs up all of his stuff, sells it all, and moves to Italy. And while he's there, he meets this girl, and they like fall in love. And listen, I don't care. Like I'm gonna like we're spoilers. We're already here, and it's a beautiful ending because she's trying to tell him that like she can't like be with him because she's gonna live forever or whatever. And really, then it becomes this treatise on what like love means in terms of that, like in terms of fleetingness or how long it goes. And the movie ends in a downer way of them both like accepting what they like have to do with each other, and there's a volcano involved, and that's all I'm going to give you. And like I said, it's a beautiful, like I've watched it several times and I always love it just as like this, like it's got like it's monster movie moments, like she's like eating cats and decapitating people and shit, but then like it's still this very beautiful romance movie. And Spring, 2014 Spring, if you haven't seen it, that's so I got really beautiful there for a minute, but it is, oh my god, because I know not so many people have seen it, and I just like I said that earlier about sometimes like the ending, that's where we're on this, like sometimes the ending is just that, it's just sad and beautiful, and you just kind of leave it like that, and it's like, huh, okay. Thank you, movie or story, whatever you're trying to teach me. Yes, monster romance. Yes, it could be. It could be Alejandra. Yes, spring, 2014 spring. And then the only Tremors that had a downer ending was Tremors 7 because of how they did Bert. This is true. And yes, Dimitri is here. Right? Jesus Christ. Sorry, Micah, I've been talking too much. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts?
I was gonna say I also had the idea that really every good movie has a sad ending because you're sad it's over.
That's why we pay Micah the big bucks, baby. Your check's coming in the mail. Wouldn't that be weird if I found out where you lived and then you just get like a check all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Would it be bad? If somebody did that to me, I'm going to be honest. If like a check arrived in the mail specifically with the note of like, thank you for being on this show, I would be like, I don't even really care how you got my address. Thank you. That's weird, but appreciated. Ooh, recent movie in terms of a downer horror movie, sad, like, but good, still like happy. The end of Bone Temple, 28 Days Later, Bone Temple. I don't know if and again, like I said, I said it earlier with like the Cronenberg and body horror. Horror is a hard thing for me in general, so it usually has to have like other elements for it to like. This is a movie I recommend to people. It can't just be like a horror movie. And no, Bone Temple, and it's the first like real horror movie Caitlin and I have seen in theaters, and we both loved it. It was horrifying. There's many parts of it that are just like I will warn this: within the first 5 minutes of the movie, you will watch somebody die from a femoral artery bleed, and like you will watch somebody die from a femoral artery bleed, like the full process of what that means and how easy life is. But it's got a great ending. It's a downer. Technically, it's a downer. It's still got hope. That's and actually to the 28 Days Later movies, like still are kind of like.
I've seen the first one.
And I was gonna say like that's
all the way back in 2009 when I watched that. Though, so
that's fair. It's still a downer. Do you remember the ending? It's still kind of a sad ending though. Like it's
well, my understanding from what I vaguely remember is that it's not a happy ending.
Yeah.
It's the life the world continues, but things aren't great ending.
Yep. Ooh, this just popped into my head. I know a lot of people are ambivalent about this movie. The Hateful Eight. I am a fan of The Hateful Eight, and I love everybody dies by the end, but like God damn it. I was gonna say Marcellus Wallace, but no.
That's
geez, I know. I understand. I'm just gonna say Walton Goggins and Samuel L. Jackson. They're both dying, but they're sharing a tender moment of being human with each other while fucking she's like swinging in the background. It's terrible, but like there's this like very real like black and white everybody like reaching together moment as they die and then just like go off, and I just
I saw that in the theater. That also was a while ago. And I believe I saw the ending, but I did sleep through like the middle or something because it was very long.
We watched it. I had downloaded it for a bunch of me and my friends to watch, and we actually all watched it like in the dark, like in a living room or whatever, and got time to get up. It's a movie that you have to. It's long.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like I said I liked it as a movie. I will still critique that like you can tell when Sally Menke died with Quentin Tarantino. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? His editor, like his longtime editor, Sally Menke, like edited most of his films, and then she died after Inglourious Bastards.
Oh,
and you can tell. Like that's where his movies start to get a little longer and a little more overwrought or whatever. Because actually Patton Oswalt has a great bit about it that like every great movie is actually directed by a woman, because like it's directed by a man, but it's edited by a woman. So it's technically really directed by a woman, because as an like editing, like that's that's where the real juice is made in terms of what the and actually he does the bit of like the man goes out there and he just goes shoot I'm just fucking shooting film fucking shooting film all over the place, and then the woman comes in and goes like, yes, that was good, yeah, oh my god, you did such a good job, but let me take that film and let me go make a fucking story out of it. So like
Yeah. I was thinking about, this is a movie that doesn't have a downer ending, but someone edited it so that it did as a prank on their mother. There's a YouTube video of someone took the entire Toy Story 3 and edited it so it ends right before they get saved in the garbage.
I remember crying to that in theaters. I was ready for it to end there. I can't imagine. Oh my god, that's terrible.
And then
I am here. Hi.
Did you hear that? Like, imagine watching the Toy Story 3 ending, but it cuts at the right before they go into the incinerator.
Yeah, and then the credits play.
I think I've seen that before.
That's oh, Jesus Christ!
It's too darn hot. I know it says damn, but or does it say darn? The M and the RN
it's
and
too damn
M.
hot.
Yeah, it's damn like the thing the Beavers film.
I just realized what yours says, Micah. Micah put pie.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. You should have seen me last night, Dimitri. I was sweating even at 9 o'clock at night. It was like 80 degrees, and I'm just like. Hence why actually I'm doing this part 3, because I was just so hot. I was like, I gotta stop. I'm gonna come back.
Yeah. I could not stay in the room back there, so I just went back to my room and have my fan on. So I have to turn it sort of like down towards the bottom of my bed, so it doesn't overpower my this microphone.
That is the sacrifice I make for being up here. Actually, that's where. I got 2 windows open, baby.
That's one thing I'm not looking forward to when I join the attic gang.
Well, this is the trick to it. Truly, is be aware of your weather. Mm-hmm. if it's coming up and you got a stream, and you can always schedule it. And actually, I know for me, my shows will be scheduled more and more at darker times, because you have to, because I have to stay cool. I just do that for work in general. That's not even about just doing the show.
Yeah. Also. Wait. Hi.
I know. I don't actually. I was gonna hold on. I think she left. Hold on. I gotta tell her. That's right. I saw that there. And you were working on. Actually, let me get her. Hold on. I'm gonna yell at her. Now I have. You know me. You have to talk it out loud. Somebody else say something while I do this.
Something.
I had to find time in Philly.
What'd she do?
Friend. Really, we only really went to her graduation, and then really as like a little celebration dinner at an Italian place in New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was the graduation? High school, college?
College.
Nice.
Second round of college.
Okay. Fuck yeah! Oh shit! What's the degree? What are they going for?
Oh, I forgot what it's called.
I'm sorry. I'm asking a question. I'm sorry.
I don't know college anything.
I'm like, honestly, I was just kind of impressed that you said second round of college. So I'm like, shit. What was so nice that they went back for another 4 fucking years of it? Like, that's a lot of jeez. Holy shit. Like, that's a lot. That's wow.
Yep.
actually, I was thinking about that today. That like in terms of, so I've always thought of this show because I'm a TV person. I think of it in seasons. So every year is like a season of a TV show.
Yeah.
And Caitlin and I always have. Actually, it's Caitlin's theory. Caitlin started it a long time ago that the 4th season of every TV show is always the best one. And it's always like, so that's where like leaving off, but then it's like, I'm not done. I'm only halfway through, but you just made me realize. So it's like, shit. So now I got to do this for another 4 years. So it's like, shit. So my degree is going to be in Tremorsology. And now I just really, in 4 years time, this show will end. If I have my master's degree, and then I will go get a residency at a hospital somewhere that teaches, that fixes tremors in people. Because remember, graboids are inside us. That's a thing. They're inside us now. That was a thing that happened, I believe, at some point.
That is a quote, actually.
Yep, that's
No. That is a quote for a certain 2000 movie that won't reference.
Okay.
Because
I don't even know which one.
If I do, you'd have to eat an olive. So.
Oh, okay then. I'll ask this then. So Dimitri, this is where we're at actually. So Mike and I had downer endings, like we're talking about downer endings, and then Micah brought up comfort horror movies. So like, what are your or a mix of them? Actually, I've been doing pretty good with getting a mix. And where am I?
God, that is a tough question. What horror movies do I so interesting? I could go the cop out and just say Tremors.
we did Tremors already. I was trying to like honestly, I almost forgot what we all did already.
Oh wait, no, actually I do have one.
Okay,
that's not Tremors. EVP.
That okay. I'll buy that. That's a fun movie. That is a fun movie.
Oh yeah.
That is a real like. Paul W. whatever S. Anderson knows what he's doing when it comes to campy shit.
And then speaking of funny behind the scenes, I don't know how true this is, but with the whole monster romance, apparently a lot of the cast and crew were of the consensus of Lexa Scar should have happened, apparently.
Okay.
And,
I mean, that's up to them, man. That's consent, baby. They seem like consensual, like free loving people. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum when it comes to that. I think I'm not sure.
I mean, Lex did prove herself with killing a
like
queen.
Right. Well, and then like he took the head too and gave her a spear and everything. Like I'm sorry, like in terms of Predator language, that feels like, hey, you want to fuck? Like I gave you a weapon. Like that's like, hey, here's a weapon. I'm a predator. Like now we're on equal footing. It's like, so you want to bang later? Like that's my. Ew. Okay, I wasn't thinking of that. That's where we're at now. And that is a downer ending technically because the aliens win. I
mean, humanity win by default.
We always win, baby. See now I'm actually this isn't an ending I like. I'm always sad by District 9's downer ending.
I love District 9.
I love it too. I was just more like, I'm just like, this makes me sad. Like that guy got turned into a prawn and just like, maybe they're coming back, maybe they're not. Now you're a prawn. Fucking A, man. That's.
Is it King Prawn?
No, he seemed pretty low on the prawn ladder. In terms of
Christopher, that's what his name is.
Vic is, yeah.
And then the human was Wickus.
Yep.
So he is lesser than Pepe, the king prawn.
Just a little bit, just a step lesser, lieutenant lesser. It's not. It's left hand. It's not right hand. The king, but it's right next to there. It's close. It's close. It does the wiping for the poop. It's just still an important job.
I have some poops.
You got some poops?
Halloween poops.
I mean, you can poop all over the place. You know that. You can poop. We can poop everywhere. I realized, Dimitri. Are we gonna watch that Godzilla fan film on your show or on mine? Like, where are we gonna watch it? Is this what? Like you said, now we have another one. Like I saw it and I was like, now we gotta watch that. Now we gotta watch that, Dimitri.
Yes, we
God
do.
damn it.
Probably on my show sometime.
Okay. Good.
Which
I've been saving
it. The only fan film I knew about was the 80s Godzilla versus the legendary Wolfman. I didn't even know someone made a fan film back in '59.
That's what I mean, like a 1950s fan film. Like, I am curious. That's what it's like. I've been waiting to watch. It's just that's like that. They made fan films then, which is of course, everything's a fan film. All film is fan film. Now I'm trying shit. Now I'm on Spielberg endings. I was trying to think if Spielberg ever had a truly downer ending on something, and he never really does. Also, you can introduce a third topic too, Dimitri.
Actually,
have a topic.
I was thinking about it. Something about Brooksby, because I have a book right here that I'm currently rereading. That's not Tremors related, but it is Hunger Games.
Are you putting a quarter in me right now? Because you could put a quarter in me right now. Bro, I just finished Sunrise on the Reaping. Now it's 5 hours ago. And I'm a bit broken as a person. It's really.
I still have to get that one and Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, really? Oh, man. Shit. I have to say, I actually had never read them. I listened to them all on audiobook. All 5 of them. And, oh, shit, man. Oh, hun. Dude, that Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is a tough one to get through because it's a sociopath. Coriolanus Snow is a monster. It was fascinating. Listening to it as an audiobook, I was utterly fascinated, and I never want to listen to it again because it was just it was because reading having read The Hunger Games, reading Katniss's POV, she's very relatable. I love Katniss. She's cool, and having her narration is okay, I get it. And then you switch to utter dictator psychopath. You're holy fucking shit, get me out of here.
Yeah,
and
I'm planning on getting, if I can, selling the 3 editions that I have, which is first edition. First Scholastic paperback printing September 2009. Nice. I would love to get a collector, those collector editions of all of them. So,
I just went to the Walmart the other day and stole for Caitlin, actually, because I had the audiobooks, but she needed to read the book. So they had a nice hardcover of Sunrise on the Reaping with etching and gold banding or whatever, and I was
yeah. Well, the one I'm thinking of was instead of the Mockingjay being the pin variant, it was actually an actual Mockingjay holding that arrow.
Oh yeah.
I would love to get all of them. Obviously, I'll probably do it. Get the last 2 first, then get the trilogy.
Yep. Build up to it, baby. We got new movies coming out. Yeah. See now, Micah, look, now you're coming at it from two angles of like Hunger Games. Now you got to check it out. And it's we said that horror thing earlier, and I don't know, man. Watching the kids get murdered is worse than any body horror, so I get it. It's hard.
Speaking of Hunger Games, I actually found like a channel called the Panem Academy, and it's like a word builder thing where it goes through what they believe the first Hunger Games was like.
Oh, nice.
And then go through like what the second, the third, like the second Hunger Games. According to their world building, the first few Hunger Games did not have the full 24 tributes. So some of them like died on the ways. Some of the tributes killed other tributes in animal pen thing and all that. So it's actually pretty interesting wood building exercise that they're doing.
Yeah, it actually that's all. I would love to read some of that because just that's where I had to credit Suzanne Collins for like in a way they're all kind of the same book and doing different things with them each time. Even with the Sunrise on the Reaping, like all those things that you said, like all those things that can happen. Like what if a tribute dies on the way? What do they do? Like how do they edit things and like move it around? Like oh shit, yeah, that's there's a whole extra world to that. Like,
oh yeah, and it's actually a YouTube channel, and they went up to Mag's game, I think, or they're either at that one currently, or they're at another pass that I just don't remember. But they also have a little wiki for it too, and that goes up much late into much later games. I forget. I think they're in one of the 27s. I'm not sure. Everyone just check it out. Give them some loves. Panem Academy.
Panem Academy. Have you seen the fan film for the 50th Quarter Quell? Like Hamish's games, like the sun, like someone did, like this group of people did this like 15-minute long fan film of just like what it basically ends up being like a couple of pages in Catching Fire, like that, like PETA and Katniss are watching the games on that they use to like make this fan film. And I was impressed, honestly, and even having like watched it and knowing and listening is like they did all right.
Yeah.
It's
Chris asks.
Oh, I know, right? Thank you. I was waiting for like us to stop. Yeah.
What's more likely to take place in the future, the Hunger Games or Running Man?
Both at the same time, because Brady said it in the Discord when we were talking about Hunger Games, and he said, "What was it? Hunger Games and Judge Dredd with Mega Cities," and it's like both, where it's just like I could see both versions of those games being played at the same times because why not? That's more like any society that's willing to do one of those is fully willing to do the other. There's no problem with that.
Yeah. How would we perform in the Hunger Games?
I think about that.
I would die.
Somebody else answer first. Yeah,
I would die in the first few minutes. Well, like
I assume I would die, but I don't know because I haven't seen them, so I just assume I would die.
How would you fare killing people your own age? How would you fare killing 23 other people your own age, or not being killed by them?
I don't think I could kill people.
Yeah.
Jinx. That's fine. That's a good jinx. That's fine. It's If he got his self-defense, however, it's just like I'm good on that. Actually, that's one of my favorite. It's okay when I say favorite, it's one of it's one of what I think is the most impactful things about the books, is that when you're listening to the POV of every character, that the deaths, the people they kill hang on them every time.
Yeah.
Even Snow, even in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, even he kills people, and even that shit still weighs on him, because it should. Every time you like take a life, that's another person you're just like haunted by forever.
Honestly, Snow would have been a good one to explore. So because it was only 10 years removed from the end of the Dark Days.
The war, yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been like very interesting to. No, also I haven't read the break, so maybe they did, but maybe she did, but I don't know. But I think Snow would be a good candidate. Candidate.
Candidate.
Thank
Sorry.
you. To explore the capital's distasteful and dehumanizing of the district kids. Because because like I said, 10 years removed, the memories of the war is still fresh as ever, and it would be very easy to fall for the capital's propaganda about that.
So I'm gonna say this much on it, that this is where it was a hard read, because Snow himself is so sociopathic that it's often describing other people as pitiful or disgusting or beneath him in such ways. And then actually Lucy, so what the story of it is that he's in the academy and he has to mentor a Hunger Games tribute, and it's Lucy Gray Baird, and he falls in love with her. It's a whole thing or whatever, and he constantly, and I do mean this constantly, refers to her as belonging to him. She is mine. She belongs to me. Like, and it's just like, this is not great. And then to what you said about the Capitol, like looking at that like excess and stuff, it does do that. Like that, it's using this moment of like, should the games continue? Do people want to watch them? What it is, and really, it's not even a spoiler when I say this. It's because of Snow that like it continues on. Like like the reason that like, the games are where they're at by the 76 Hunger Games, like it's just that's all Snow and dictatorships, man. Snow lands on top, as you'll hear repeatedly when you watch or listen to those. And I'll say this too to anybody watching as a recommendation. So like, if you like reading books and do like that book is fascinating or whatever as a mindset. The movie, I'm gonna do that every time. The movie is fucking awesome, and right now it stands as my favorite fucking Hunger Games film. Like legitimately, it's the 5th Hunger Games film, and it's the Tremors 4 of Hunger Games films, and it's my favorite fucking one. I am not kidding. I will never ever listen or read to that book again. I have an insight into a world I don't need. That's great. The movie gives me a slice of that, but then I get other people, so then it's not just sociopath. Like then I get a whole rich world of like extra people that I just not just like one sociopath. But it's really great, and it has some of the best songs in it because Rachel Zegler is a good actress and then great singer, and then Suzanne Collins does a wonderful use of music, even in the books. And I have to say, the books are word for word. Everything they do in them is exactly the same, and just like God damn it, is that a great fucking movie. So Micah, that's like, listen, I understand you have no idea what we're talking about. Slog your way through it. Hell, you know what? Fuck it. Don't even watch the other Hunger Games movies. Just watch the 5th Hunger Games movie. Just don't even. If you like that one, go on from there. But otherwise, like, just watch that 5th one, and it's fucking awesome. It's great. And yeah, sorry, I'm saying all that because then now the next thing I have to say is that like Sunrise on the Reaping broke me in such a way because now it goes back to, and I wanted to be very specific about what I was saying with Snow as a sociopath and doing what you said too about like showing the capital and the decadence and stuff. And so then you get that with like the Sunrise on the Reaping, but with a very relatable protagonist. So you take like you get all of the decadence like from that other book, but with like someone you actually like care about. And you know, I said it. It's not even a spoiler because Haymitch is still alive by the end. But like, it's so sad because like the whole book, he gets reaped obviously, and he is like, I'm gonna die. Hey, if I die, at least if I die, everybody else will be fine. And he's still alive by the end, and that's all I'm gonna say because it's just like that sucks. Holy shit, man! It's just like, oh my good god, man. Like, I would rather be dead. He's right. Actually, into this, like, this is a great way we can segue from Hunger Games on this. So Micah has something to talk about. But as a like to win the Hunger Games is to never play it. They bring it up a lot in that book in particular, and Katniss has said it in the other ones. Where like, wouldn't it be a joy to be killed on your way to the Hunger Games? Like, you get reaped and then you get killed, like one of those scenarios or something, like something happens and you just like fucking die and you're like, oh, I win the Hunger Games because I don't have to actually play it.
I mean, she probably would have if it was the first games, right?
And I was telling Kate, you were talking about that doing different alternate histories. The one that I assume she'll probably do, Suzanne Collins will write next, is the 25th one, the first quarter quell, where the districts chose who to go.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen fans right before that, like they're all the general consensus is that like that nobody knows how it really ended, because the way the games ended was that whoever like was the victor killed themselves rather than go back, because like why would you go back to the people that like voted to kill you? So like there is no victor for that game because they like, fuck you, man. I don't want to go back to those people. They wanted to kill me. Like that's I'm on that train. So that's Micah, you got to get into it, man. The Hunger Games. Have you tried it? It's good, man. That Katniss, that swamp potato. It's good. I can't believe. Why did you pick up the Hunger Games, Dimitri? Was it because of me? Like,
no. So, remember when the first movie was coming out?
Yes, yeah.
I believe I was in high school, and actually, let me check to see when it came out.
2012.
I was in 11th grade, and I was in a class, and my teacher actually let us read it, and she and while we were reading it, she even put on the audiobook in the background.
Ooh, nice.
And then I went to see the movies with the first movie with a few friends of mine, and I read Catch a Fire on my own, and then Mockingjay on my own. Though I don't remember much about the Mockingjay, other than me being not realizing what Coin was doing, and was like very confused to why Katniss did what she did. And then eventually, now that I've seen some TikToks on Mockingjay and Coin, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
It was my favorite book up until I listened to Sunrise on the Reaping, but like I loved Mockingjay, having watched the movie, so at least I had some idea of where they were going. But seeing those pieces, and to what you're saying with Coin, we're like, oh man, yeah, no. I see where you're going here with this. This is sly shit, bro.
I have seen Catch Fire theaters. I did not see either Mockjays in theaters. Actually, I haven't seen it at all yet. I only know like
Ooh.
clips of
Eh,
it.
So I
And
will say that this is funny. I can even bring it back around because I thought of this earlier. I just didn't want to bring it up because I'd already was going off about the Hunger Games. But as a downer ending, that's actually really good. Is the end of Mockingjay is very is about actually it was like 2 weeks like 2 or 3 weeks ago I finished it and like I was crying like happy like not happy
yeah,
not even happy tears but just like these are like she's what it was Katniss she's writing a memorial book about and all of the people that died and she starts listing like Rue and her songs and Finnick and his charm and like listing all of their good qualities and I just
yeah.
started weeping and then she tells her baby like she tells the kid she's like it's a silly game to play but there are far worse games to play like and it ends like and it's just like I'm like weeping and I'm just like and they do it in the movie too it's exactly the same thing in the movie and it's just like and it's a great like oh my god and it's like just crying like that's it because it's sad like this is what like see they're gonna have PTSD nightmares for life like that's like it's horrible but just knowing like that's the way to move on is thinking of like all the good little things so it's a downer ending with like that hopefulness like
Yeah.
oh even thinking about it now sorry I just kind of want to tear up yes now we gotta like Dimitri keep reading the books that's all I gotta say like get back to me when you're gonna like I'm sorry that's where I'm getting weird about it right now because like there's so much I need to say to so many but I can't until this movie comes out and everybody it's all spoiled but it's like this so my heart is broken today.
I actually have a Catch Fire and Mockingjay put away in a box because they are hardcovers. And I packed up all of my hardcovers. So once I'm done reading this, I'll probably try to finish reading some of my other info books that I'm trying to read, which I'm like off and on.
There's always more books to read. Always more books to read. Micah, you reading anything?
I'm not much of a reader, except sometimes I read stuff online. But books are harder for me because of the big blocks of text. Can be hard to focus on what I'm, So now at the moment, no.
All right. Well, Dimitri, any other books you're reading besides Hunger Games?
You
were about to go off there. You had a list. I felt.
Yeah, I do. So I'm also.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to go
I do.
real quick. Feeble. Because it has what I'm currently reading right now. Currently reading.
I'm still trying to think of comfort monster movies, and I'm like, Lake Placid was another one.
Ooh.
But like, God damn it.
Another one is this one's more of like a leisurely thing, which is Twister, the science of tornadoes and the making of an adventure movie.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, that is. I actually, I'll do that in a minute. I'll show that in a minute. Next is Seeking Perfection, the official guide to Tremors. With that one, I am slowly reading it because I'm also using it as like a reference to the Tremors reviews.
You want to know what my bookmark is too?
What?
I use the Godzilla Kairu paper. That's my bookmark. It's right there. Because I had to,
Next is the King in Yellow, which is also.
Oh yeah, you said you were reading that. Yeah.
Which is also in the hardcover box. Hunger Games and this one, the Godzilla Backside. I'm on the Heisei Mechagodzilla 1995 But anyways, about Twisters.
Yeah, we all know Twisters. Let's do Twisters. Micah, you know Twisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops. I got this.
Twister.
Oh, not Twister. Cow.
Mm-hmm.
Second cow. I think it's the same cow, actually.
Some production shots.
This movie has one of my I think it's a funny behind the scenes story of John DeVont was being such an asshole that Steven Spielberg had to personally fly to set and yell at him on set to stop being a cunt to everybody. And I just find that like the image of that Steven Spielberg just doing that. But.
And the information booklet.
Ooh.
And then, gotta be very careful with this one.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's sexy.
And it's two-sided. Though I prefer the original, personally.
Yeah, it's not the sinisterness of it. It looks like a regular photo, like of a Twister.
Actually, it is.
Well, yes, I know. That's
they did the they did photo manipulation to create Joe and Bill on there. But yeah, and then here's the back of the sleeve. Then just the front is just like the poster.
And honestly, as a horror movie, that first 5 minutes of Twister where her dad gets sucked up, I hate that so much.
Also,
it fucks with me every goddamn time.
Also, I think this might be I think this might be an Irish release because of
the 12.
Yeah. And then,
that's for the kiddies, all right, eh? Got little kitties in there watching Twister.
I have another one that's out of our region, which actually, hold on, let me do this quick. Come on, get in there. Which is King Kong Lives from the 80s. Which it does have a sleeve, but I prefer this. But it is so. Fun fact: when I got this, I'm like, oh, umbrella thing. Why? I never heard of that before. And then I see the giant yellow PG. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Open it, and it's 2023 Umbrella Entertainment. And then 1986 Entertainment Group, or Reserved. Then, I wonder where Umbrella's based in. Europe.
Where?
And Twisters fell on the floor.
Oh, Twisters on
just
the
like
floor.
It dropped just like the end of the. I saw that just like what happens to the floor at the end of the show they used to have at Universal in Florida. There was a Twister show, and at the end the floor dropped.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not
That's
there
cool.
anymore.
That's
but,
cool. I was gonna say Twister is where you usually put it on the floor when you play Twister. It's supposed to be on the floor. Sorry.
And then
I didn't know about that ride though. That's cool. Why did it drop? Like why was that like part of the what was the story idea behind that? Like why did it drop?
Because of so it was like a special effects show where they showed like there was
Yeah.
a fake tornado and a cow on a wire and stuff, and I think the idea was that the floor like caved in from the storm or something.
Oh yeah. I know right where that's at. Yeah, when that whole garage goes in. Yeah, okay.
and
Dimitri,
then
continue. Yeah.
another thing I got is the Arrow Video Gamer box set. Which,
Camera.
There's no which the sleeve is actually reversible.
Ooh. That's fun, actually.
Which I decided to do with what is it? With the Gamma trilogy, like Gamma got out of the universe.
Fucking A, man. I got more of those to watch too. Oh my god.
Yes, you do.
I do. Are you? Oh, you're keeping track. Oh, I see now.
No.
No, see, that's where I'm pissed because like we have the next episode, which is like real life monsters, and I can't think of these fucking monster movies, and like I need to like write some shit. I need to refresh myself. I'm feeling really dumb.
What else? Oh,
go ahead. Sorry.
Well, what I recommend, I don't know if you've watched it yet, but is The Beast from 12,000 Fathoms.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be on the Internet Archive. Okay, I need to look that one up specifically. Actually, thank you for that. Actually, that's a good reminder. So, anyway, a large percentage of what, Micah?
A large percentage of real life monsters, I imagine, live underneath the ocean.
Yes, actually, that is where a vast majority of our real world mythological creatures come from. That was a very astute observation there, Micah, as well as a great joke too that I completely ruined by playing it as David Attenborough instead of as a joke because I don't know what humor is. Are we human beings? Beep boop. No, there are a bunch though. Like that is because it really comes from just us not understanding what certain animals and stuff are and getting eaten. And I didn't get to bring this up earlier where we were talking about monster movies and getting eaten, like as like loving that as a kid, like dinosaurs and getting eaten. It's I once like really honed in on why I love it as a franchise, like as a genre. Like it is my favorite genre because it is the most real world thing that you can do on film, because throughout all of history we have been eaten. Human beings have been eaten by things that are bigger than us, by sharks and whales and tigers and lions and bears, oh my, and everything, and those monsters that eat us. So like when you watch a movie with like some creature or whatever that's eating a human being, it accesses this very, very visceral part of your brain that like that could happen. Like that's shooting people, like we all see people get shot or whatever. That's like, however, that's only been around like a couple hundred years. Being eaten and swallowed alive has been around for millions, and just like that's right up here, baby. It's right here. Anyway, Dimitri, I'm accessing something with Dimitri right now. Go off, kid. Go. This is why it's like this is my subject. It's where whenever when we do this, you don't understand. This is my subject. This is where I reign supreme. Okay, I'm very good at this.
So one movie that's actually one total movie that actually does have some humans being eaten is the War of the Gargantuas.
Oh. I've read that one. Okay. I'm gonna write it down too, just to have it.
It's a late 60s, I want to say, kaiju movie.
We're talking about it when we were doing the Gorgo episode. I'm pretty
sure. Probably. It is sort of a sequel, kind of a sequel, spiritual sequel to the previous one. Frankenstein Conquers the World. Yes, not Frankenstein, when they grabbed the rights to Godzilla. King Kong vs. Prometheus in the early 60s. That turned into King Kong vs. Godzilla. But anyways,
I still got to see that one too. Oh, yeah. Wait. Continue.
So it has two kaiju that came from Frankenstein's body after he gets dead. And there's a brown gargantua and a green gargantua. One's very friendly to humans. The other is more wild, primal, and likes eating humans. Like you see him at an airport, him picking up a woman, chomping down on her, and then spit out the clothes, or just a gunk, a gunk pile of gunk.
Actually, to this point, I'm going to introduce third question here, and actually, Micah, I'm going to be able to finally bring you back in now. I know how I can help you here. So now we're going to start thinking of like, what's your favorite watching someone get eaten scene in like movies? Like, what are your top?
Well,
okay,
I think
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you. I was asking the question to get you to talk. I will shut the fuck up.
The toilet.
Just Bog toilet.
Yes. Probably the best one, most iconic one, but also it's iconic for a reason.
My brain thought like the toilet was eating somebody. Sorry, guys. That's
no, the T-Rex eats the guy off of the toilet.
I have the VHS right there. It's literally right there. I'm sorry. That's.
I have a picture on my phone, but it's not of a thing that can eat you, but it is a creature in the sea.
What?
Has anyone heard of the barrel eye fish?
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Its eyes look directly up, and it has like a translucent skull or a translucent head that its eyes look up through. It's very freaky.
Imagine getting eaten by that, and you can just see people just like screaming on the inside.
It would have to be a very large one.
Oh, this isn't a favorite, and actually, I hate this. However, it's incredibly well done. Recently in Nope, when all the people get sucked up.
That's a good movie, though.
And it's an amazing movie. Absolutely. I'm speaking from me as a human being. I hate watching that scene. Like, I love I can do most of the rest of that movie. That one in particular, with all those people screaming and there's goo and everything. And I'm just like, and then you know what's going to happen later where they all get crunched and become blood. And it's like, fuck you, Jordan Peele. Fuck you, Jordan Peele. No, I love Nope. And I mean this legitimately. Nope is one of my top horror movies of the 2000s, or actually 2000s and the 20s, like whatever we want to call these. I put Nope all the way up there. Goddamn, fucking love that movie.
Yeah, but it must have been difficult if someone. So, imagine if someone went to the theater and said, "Hey, I'd like 2 tickets for the new Jordan Peele movie," and the ticket person said nope, and they said, "What? You're not going to sell me the ticket?"
Nope. Yeah, actually, it becomes an Abbott Costello. So you won't sell me the tickets? Yep. So can I get a ticket to Nope? Nope. Other good eateries,
restaurants.
That made me immediately think of Doctor Who. There's actually a bit in that about exactly that idea. Anyway, eaterings.
Eating.
I don't know.
It's a small one, but in the recent Rampage movie, when the girl in the red, the bad lady in the red dress gets eaten, and they just drop her from above, and you just see her. It's I appreciated that. And I was going to say, actually, to bring it, I know you'll all appreciate this. I love Quint's death in Jaws. As watching that man get eaten is an acting, the puppetry, the directing, everything coming together in that moment. The story, even to take him down, and it's just damn, fucking A. And I was even going to say, Jaws is a downer ending, but Jaws isn't fully a downer ending. there's still a bit of, they kill the shark, so it's not. But other eatings, I'm
What's
stealing
a
all
downer
the
ending if you're the shark?
As a fan of sharks, it is a downer.
It's
As a fan
weird because I am a fan of sharks, but that movie, I already was a fan of sharks, but I feel like that movie made me even more of a fan of sharks.
Right?
Yeah. Which is why it always weirds me out when like the sad stuff that actually happened after a movie is like, it's a movie. There are so many other movies that are the same kind of idea and they don't have the same reaction. It was very strange.
Just go watch a different movie. Just like it's the scroll on theory. If you didn't like it, just go get a different one. You don't have to hate that.
Well,
one.
I mean, because apparently, like, I don't know how much of this was an issue, but it was definitely some of an issue. Like, people were killing sharks after that movie, and I was like,
that part of it. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't know that? Yeah, sorry.
It's not real. It's a movie. The sharks aren't actually gonna come after you like that. The same. If a shark eats you, you're probably doing something really stupid, or it got really confused. It's not going to actively hunt down humans like they do in the movie.
Right. Like bears. I always have that problem when people are like, oh, hey, there's a bear nearby. We need to like shoot it. And I'm like, listen, if you or any of your loved ones are killed by a bear in the year 2026, I'm going to just be like, that's not you. Like, welcome to evolution. No, that's it. That's it. Welcome to evolution. That's it.
I don't know if it was like a disclaimer at the beginning or in the credits or in one of the ads, but somewhere there was a disclaimer when Cocaine Bear out. They put a disclaimer saying black bears never actually act like this, even when they're on cocaine. So don't go killing black bears.
In fact, that much cocaine would just kill the bear.
Well, there was it's based on a true story, but it did not.
The bear just died.
Go on a rampage or anything.
Yeah. Hey, nice to see you, Michael. And Michael has a great question. Be a shark or a bear? Which is better?
What if you were a bear holding a shark?
I mean, that's good because you're just going to eat the shark. Like, that's easy. Just nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. I would go bear, because the ocean is vastly terrifying to me, but the wilderness less so.
You're less likely to be eaten by an orca if you're a bear.
Yep.
Less likely. Not fully unable, but just less likely.
If you're a polar bear, the likelihood rises a little bit.
Or even a Kodiak bear. You get one of those northeastern or northwestern bears. They could. You never know where you spot an orca. You're just swimming and just son of a bitch, man. How about you, Dimitri and Micah? What would you rather be?
Bear.
If I'm the same way, like I have the same like issues and stuff that I have as a human, probably a bear because I don't like being underwater.
Yeah, I buy that. That's kind of why I said that. Like, water is touch. Like, it's always touching your skin.
Yeah, I ever since I was a kid, I would like I would bob. Like I would like for a moment go under the water, and I would hate what it does to my eyes and other facial orifices.
Yep, that's fair. I love the water. Even I got to agree with you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong on any of those prospects.
I just don't like going under. If it's above or like up to here or something, it's fine. But I don't want it covering my face.
Yep.
I don't like going under either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, I used to teach swimming lessons, and I would always, it doesn't matter whether the kid was 2 or 12, be like, listen, I get it, man. Like, it's not, take your time with it. Because that's hard. Like, that whole sensory of, like, getting your face under the water. Even when I'm trying to, like, with the nephews, like, trying to get them to shower and stuff. Like, even from the youngest of ages, understanding that, like, the shower hitting you in the face isn't a bad thing. Because it's like, oh my God, it's a bunch of fucking water and shit coming at you, or you're going underneath and you're not breathing physically underneath the water. And it's just, you got to close your eyes or you get chlorine. And there's all these things. It's like, I feel every swimming lesson I did, it was never a thing I could ever be mad at, like teaching kids. Cause it's like, I get it, man. This is hard. This sucks.
I don't know how to swim.
Oh, I could teach you how to swim. Caitlin and I could. Caitlin was a longer swimming lessons instructor than I am. She could teach it.
I don't know if I know how to swim because I took lessons, but I haven't really tried. Mostly, I've just been walking. If I go in a pool at all, it's walking. Mostly.
All right. So here's my advice as swimming lessons instructor. So first tip, if you want to get used to it with your face, blow bubbles. That's always what we do, like especially with teaching kids, because the blowing bubbles, it gets you down here, and you have this like, you get to have the fun interaction with the water, and then it splashes you on the face, so you have those moments of learning to close your eyes and like feeling the sense on your face, but it's also not fully under the water. And then as you're doing that and you're blowing, try to blow bigger and bigger and bigger bubbles until your face finally gets so splashed, and then you feel comfortable going. And then you build from there. But that's my blow bubbles. That's my. We'll come back later after you've gone swimming and done that. We'll do another lesson.
I've wanted. I would like to someday see, and there's no way to see these at an aquarium because anytime they were released very soon after because they just do not do well in captivity. I would love to see great white. So I would have to go on a boat and try to find someone where I could watch it from above the water or something.
Just on chum.
When you said the sharks are beautiful and Jaws is a beautiful movie, it's that shot, that overhead shot when it glides by the boat. Just that belly shot is oh my god, that would be. I know I might die, but those are two things. That and doing a safari, where I've always wanted to I would get me a big enough boat, get me an actually big enough boat, and I'd be I'm into this. Can we go see sharks?
I saw a guy who went kayaking with a great white. That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see an actual orca with long 2 eyes.
Right.
I've seen orcas, but not in the wild. I'm sorry.
That's where not in a cage, man. I can't listen. Aquariums are worse than zoos. My heart, it's hard. I know those people try to put in and they try their best, but damn, that's just.
I like aquariums, but orcas are too big.
Yeah,
and
not possible.
There's not room to. There's no way to make enough room for certain animals.
Oh no, there is, but people aren't willing to pay that. But it's not. That's neither here nor orca there.
Yeah. I want to go to the Australia Zoo.
Yeah, I want to just go to Australia. That would be I might die in the outback, but I think that would be worth it. Is there any activity that you would do that's this is super dangerous, but it would be worth it to die to do?
Living.
Yeah, we've all done it. It's a slog every day, baby. I know, we're all here. Anytime someone wants to take me out of the Hunger Games, I'm in. They punch my ticket. I'm out. We've all been reaped, and we're just waiting for the axe to come. No, but what's a worthwhile
I guess anything with animals that if you're not I don't want to get too close, but any situation where there's animals, theoretically they could kill you, even if you're trying to keep your distance.
That's where I said safari earlier. That's one that the zoo is however, give me a protected truck and we go out into the middle of the wilderness and there's lions and tigers and elephants. Yeah.
If there's lions and tigers in the wilderness together, something's wrong.
Oh, this is true. Well, they're different safaris, different times.
I'd have to say storm chasing, specifically for tornadoes.
Ooh, yes. That is a hell of a way to die, baby. Fuck yeah, it is.
And if my head was enough, I would if for now, at least, if my head was above the surface, I would be okay with being in water with sharks. It's mostly the going under that I don't want.
That's fair. Well, if you get the snorkel glasses, then you can just kind of put your head there and just sort of look at them underneath. Actually, I was gonna say like being shot into outer space on like a planet seeding mission, where it's like I don't know, maybe we'll die. Like I'm in cryo for the next 835 years while we travel to Abilene 9, which is in the Soberbar system, and I don't know. It's we restart life.
Space is terrifying.
Fuck space, man. Caitlin and I have a constant. We actually this is how we know we're made for each other and married, because like we love sci-fi and everything, but fuck space. We're never going to space unless the doctor shows up with a TARDIS right there. That's it. That's
I
the
don't want to
only
end up
fucking
like
way.
Sandra Bullock or anything.
Only way for me is like just remembers, just Cybertronians pop up.
Well, technically, we're all already in space, but we're on Earth within space.
Yeah. Yep. Why do people point up when they point to heaven when you can point down? Because it's also down there. Heaven's down there too. Heaven's also over there. Heaven's right there. Actually, heaven's back there too. By the way, it's over there. It's over. It's all around us. Because space is, Why do we always go up?
I don't know.
Sorry, that's an old Rob Schraub Harmontown bit. But like, why do with spaceships? Like we launch our spaceships. Why do we always go up? Like it's over there, right? Wouldn't it be faster to just go? Like if just like go left instead of like up, like it's way farther that way, but like I could just take a detour that direction. Did I just fuck everybody's brain up with that? Like boom.
I don't know. I was looking at something.
Actually, I had a question for Micah because I was curious here. What was the episode you were going to stream? What's your stream? What were you going to stream earlier? I was curious.
Oh, on Discord, I was gonna. Well, I'm still streaming it tomorrow. I just rescheduled. A cartoon show, but it was a few episodes of a cartoon show, but I didn't reveal what the cartoon show was. I just said mystery cartoon show. So the idea was people would show up and find out once they were in the stream what the show was.
So everybody, go check out Fireblast Studios, the animation server, and oh shit, okay, cool. Now I'm curious.
Ask me for an invite because I'm not putting them public because I've been in other servers.
Well, so here's the thing. We'll make it extra difficult because this is what I was actually going to say, but I didn't want to say. I knew that, so I didn't want to say that. So this is what I was saying. If you can manage to figure out how to get to the Tremors Saga Discord server where Micah put the link to that, then you know what? You probably are smart enough that you probably would belong in whatever Micah is doing because Micah is so intelligent. But that's where it's like I love putting the link in the description because it's like people like the bad people aren't smart enough to utilize all of the things at their disposal.
The thing is, I know the person's name, so if they tried to show up at the server,
that one, I was gonna say that's true, right? That's how it works too. I don't have anyone really like that I would like ban instantly, but I assume it would just be an instant like, oh, I know who you are. Fuck you. Like goodbye. Like get out. Yeah. Like I thought.
Also, they'd be really stupid to. It would be really stupid of them because they should know by now that I don't like them.
Yeah.
For them to think I would let them stay.
Stupid of you. Can't even remember. I was gonna say their name, but I can't. Fuck that. Whatever that fucking stupid person is. No, I was thinking of it today though. Like, cause the Discord, there was a bunch of people coming into the Tremors Discord, and I was just like, to your point about like, oh my god, if there's someone like actively getting it out, and I was like, there's a difference because like the Facebook group is huge or whatever because that's a public, like entity. Like getting to the Discord and doing that takes a whole host of effort. So then if someone is bad, and I was like thinking about this, it'd be like it would be immediately apparent, and I would just be like, and goodbye, like goodbye. Like it's just that simple.
Honestly, I know like one person who would be stupid enough.
Oh, but again, see, that's where he would be stupid enough.
Yeah,
like you've been around me and all of it. Actually, we're all smart enough. Like that would be funny to watch him try. Like
I know.
like that would.
What if we let him take over? Sorry, I'm thinking of a YouTube video series I used to watch.
Yeah.
What if we, just for fun, what if we let the Grinch steal Halloween? And then we would watch and have our popcorn as he tries to do it. And there's these old videos on YouTube of Disneyland and Universal. This person went back and forth from Disneyland Universal talking to Jack Skellington and the Grinch. Just dissing each other and stuff.
Listen, sir, I don't like the cut of your jib. Well, I never quite liked you.
And they did it like from like 2010 to like 2016 or something.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But I do have, if anyone wants to watch anything, you don't have to. I have some YouTube Halloween poops that I don't remember if I showed them or not.
I don't care. Poop on us, Micah. Dimitri,
Halloween.
do you have anything you want to poop on us? Do you got to poop on us?
No.
I spent. Actually, it wasn't bad. Actually, the end of the last night, because it was just Chris here. Actually, it was just me and Chris, and I ended up watching all of Chris's crazy theories. There was a whole playlist of them, and I just, oh my god, it was fun, dude. That man is amazing. Like, listen, Chris is. We are all blessed that he is in our company at all, because the amount of effort he put into those crazy theories it's crazy. However, he's right. Every single one. Even if he's wrong with them, they're all right. All the theories. Every single fucking one. He put so much effort, like legitimately so much effort into it that I just can't help but like, god damn, dude.
Oh wait, the volume's not up. That would be an issue.
What Valium? You got Valium?
Hello?
Yeah, hey Mario. Let me get a large double olive.
Well, I think you have the wrong number.
I'm not a Krusty Krab.
Can you see me right now? Nah. Okay. What am I doing? Huh? Huh? What am I doing?
Disgusting! There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can have sex.
No!
Number 2, always do drugs. And number 3, always say, I'll be right back. I'll be right back!
Also,
So a raven. Yep, that's me.
Over many a quaint and curious lore, while I nodded, suddenly came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
A hip hop hat. I'm giving you all the Michael Rosen rap.
To some visitor, I muttered. Tapping. Ah, distinctly I remember. Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Oh my God.
Lenore.
Oh my God.
Filled me with fantastical calm, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door.
Craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the nice Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven.
Get nasty!
Air grew denser, perfumed by some unseen scent.
Stupid censor. Quaff this kind of pensy and forget this lost Lenore.
Quoth the raven.
Oh, snap.
Take thy beak from off my ass, and take thy farm from off my door.
Quoth the raven.
Yep, that's me.
Why, you little...
Gotta go.
And the raven, ever flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. This is indeed a disturbing unit.
Hey, make it pleasure real quick.
Oh my god.
What?
You good?
Oh no, we'll talk about it when it's done. Just keep going. No.
Oh,
it's called Ouroboros. It's called Ouroboros, baby. We just keep rolling. What do you got to say? What you got? Words?
Well, once the playlist is done, you'll talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm
Right,
waiting for Micah to be finished. Because what I just did makes no sense to anybody at all. So we'll just wait for this to finish to fully explain. It's way better than saying it now. So continue.
Go on.
Doctor!
Well, I'd like to visit the moon.
I don't believe this.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
3. Okay.
Yes. Am I thirsty? Oh, Ernie, if you're so thirsty, why don't you just am I it?
I know.
I know.
I know.
I know.
You know. We know.
I know. You know. I know. I got it. I got the concept.
Okay, Bert, the movie's not over yet.
Oh. You mean good things could still happen?
Of course they can, Bert. In fact, I'm sure good things will happen because who'd want to see a movie with a sad ending, Bert?
Yep. Ugh.
You don't know. Look out.
It's Halloween Horror Nights at Universe. 15 new haunted houses and new live shows. Florida residents save up to $5.
Oh, catch a beanie by the toe. If he hollers, cut him.
Visit the all-new Halloween Horror Nights, held for the first time at Hell.
You ought to be a bee.
Hello there.
Tired from his adventures, the little boy settled into his bed and slept and slept and slept and slept and slept.
The storyteller presents tales.
Happy birthday!
Mama Luigi?
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so funny.
Jesus Christ. No.
Bloody Mary.
Blood.
I don't say blah, 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 blah.
We dare you to come.
Let's all love.
Let the game begin.
The most horrifying hearts have come.
Dawskins Creek.
I don't wanna wait.
No!
Welcome, foolish fools. I am the haunted man. There's no room. Is this haunted room actually a room? And consider the doors. Go away. Let's all meet together, please. Actually, we have 9 and now.
I
am the world's most perfect man.
We find it delightfully livable here. Every room has walls and hot men.
Ghoulies. Spirit Halloween. Bell.
You're empathetic.
Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride. Here comes.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
There you are. I forgot. Beware of my mortem.
If you like scurry, jamboree.
Dying.
Oh, I know that opener.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so funny.
Are you afraid of the fire?
The park was called Park, and it was the best. Park, you could laugh and scream and laugh and lean and ditch your parents and stuff lolly. And there was a spook house called Laugh in.
Suck it to me.
That's all. I'm gone.
Wow.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society.
Ouija, it's a kiddie ride.
Is that it's a terrible mistake.
Inflation! You have the power of God at your fingertips, and you choose to watch inflation! What the hell is wrong with you?
Nah, I don't think so.
What did you do to my drink?
Well, you son of a...
You did it. You really did it.
I remember watching that one now. Actually, I do remember that one.
Hey there. Today is going to be
Hold on,
all about
pause.
me. So let's celebrate Nightween. Me. Theme music.
Pause, Micah.
Blast Coast.
Hold on,
Yeah.
pause. All right. Actually, before we go too far, I actually had to explain what happened because, like, now so again, I finished the Sunrise on the fucking Reaping book, and like the last chapter, which is almost like an hour long, is like Haymitch coming in and out of like recovery from the Hunger Games, and stuff happening to him, and him quoting Nevermore, like the Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, because his girlfriend Lenore Dove, that's like where her name comes from, Lenore. So like I was having a whole fucking thing because like that was like, oh my god, I had just been listening to that poem said in a very striking manner. And now it came back around, and I was having a bit of a freak out because I'm like, what the fuck is happening? That was the Ouroboros. That was good timing. That was whatever. That was beautiful. But it fucked with me a little bit. So that's where I'm at. Wow. Hold on. Let's put a pause on that. Let's hold on. What else we got? Because now I'm like, actually, there was something I had to ask Dimitri.
Yep.
And it had something to do with, so like you've been gone for like, 2-3 weeks.
Weekend.
I haven't seen you in so much time. Like, how's it going? Like, there was something there, and actually, hold on, Mike. Actually, I'll take. I hold on. I need to do this. We're gonna come back to the poops. I just realized I needed to tell you this, Dimitri. Oh my god, I fucked up last night. We gotta I gotta figure out. I already apologized to Mr. Williams. However, I gotta really say this on air that yo, I'm sorry, Mr. Williams, for my joke that I made about your dead mom. I did not realize. Listen. And because this is the whole thing, and her name is Shani, and cheers to Shani, pour one out to Shani. That I didn't know he was talking about his mother's urn, watching him and being disapproving of him, just he had just gotten it and it's in his house, and his mom was like he was thinking of all the times that he was disapproving, mom vibes. Not like that she actually was, but oh my god, what's my mom thinking of me being on this show right now talking about all this? And he ended up saying, he's like, yeah, it's kind of funny too, because my mom loved horror movies, but she hated Tremors. And I had to oh my god, I'm getting a psychic vision that I think your mom's on the other side, and she might be in hell. And he ended up he clicked out, and I thought it was a joke at first, and because he's done that to me before, but then he stayed gone, and actually rightfully so, because I realized oh my god. And this is where I had to bring it up to you, Dimitri, because I got so used to you're just always joking about your dead fucking brother that my instinct was to continue doing it, and I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. And I immediately I basically I went the stream a little longer, and once it was done, I immediately messaged him, and I was like, that was totally uncalled for, and I'm so sorry, I fucked up. However, I just had to be what the fuck does this mean? Just what was god damn it, Dimitri, you ruined me. Now I'm that's where I shouldn't have gone there. That's
honestly hilarious coincidence, because I think it was either yesterday or Saturday. Probably yesterday, but we were joking about my dead brother, actually.
See, this is what I mean. It was just and oh my god. And actually, I was treating it with respect too, because I was just learning the information, and he had Mr. Williams had kind of said something before, and I don't think he's actually mad. I think he actually just needed some time away to actually I think actually talking about his mom, it was more about that maybe in the moment, just actually that. It seemed very recent. And I was just oh no, that's so it's such a delicate thing, and I just feel so bad about it. And it's because we all use humor to do this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it wasn't just my dead brother. We would talk about my dead pets too. and
I know, right?
On the look on my best friend's on Vamp's mom's face. Whatever she made, she just continued on joke.
Keep doing it. You got to keep going, man. That's part of it. You live it. Well, and I was gonna actually to continue it with Mr. Williams. I was gonna be I wonder what your mom thinks. If your mom is dead and in the urn, is she really, of all the movies, you're on a Tremors podcast? Wow. Way to waste your life. Way to go, Mr. Billion. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. And I'm saying this now because this is actually an apology. I do mean this sincerely, where it's no, I realized now, and I realized it then too. It was just such an easily cross boundary. And I'm now in the moment oh, duly noted. However, it was just shit, man, death as a thing that we're so easily. We were joking about it earlier. Favorite death scenes, watching people get eaten in a movie. It's hard to know where people's lines on that drop, real death and stuff, because there's a bunch of horror movie fans, super horror movie fans, who can't stand watching people get shot in movies.
Yeah.
Did that address occur? I mean, that's me. I hate Saving Private Ryan. That first opening 30 minutes is the worst in the world. I'll watch anything else but that.
I don't really have that sort of aversion with people getting shot.
Oh, that's fair. I get it. Actually, and to really speak to what my nature is as a person, that watching a book get burned gives me far greater chills than watching a human being get burned. That sounds really bad, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I was going to say something. Well, what I'll never absolutely watch is has to do with fingernails get ripped off, eyeballs being what else? And even though I can't watch the Hellraiser because I have like the Hellbound heart.
Oh no!
I know the skin's like when being pulled is like fake, but that just still gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I know.
Just imagine.
I have a funny Hellraiser story that's not related to any of the actual
Go for it.
stuff.
Go for it.
So there is technically a jump scare, a fake out jump scare in that literally made me scream, shout Jesus Christ, and then I looked and saw the thing that the fake out jump scare was a statue of Jesus Christ.
Oh wow! Hey, it's Jesus Christ! He's right there. There he is. He was there the whole time. He's watching all of us.
I could just imagine like Jesus Christ. Wait, Jesus Christ?
Hey, how you doing, Micah? Don't worry about me. I'm just lurking in a bush. Keep watching your film. Wouldn't that be terrifying if, like, you just get like this 3 seconds of something coming alive in a film addressing you and then moving on, and it never happens again. You never get to explain it to anybody.
Doesn't that happen in like the shit ton of creepypastas?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. It works as a great idea. Actually, so so there's this really funny Tremors short film it's not even a Tremors, it's slightly related, where these guys, this group of stoners is trying to watch a movie, and every time they put on a movie, it plays Tremors 4,
yeah.
The Legend Begins.
Remember that.
It's so fucking good. It's just, but like the horror of it, that like every time you go to play it, it's just always, it's right where you left off on the other one. Like this is Tremors 4. It just keeps going. It just keeps playing. I really got to make the new version of that, because we have so many different streamings now. Since that was made, whenever those guys made it like 20 years ago. Like you open your phone, it does it. You try to open like Netflix, it does it. Open your computer, it keeps doing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Leave me alone.
When you talk about like the idea of someone watching a media and it like stops, or at least it says their name, that made me think of something, but I can't say what it is because it's a spoiler for something we talked about earlier.
Oh, okay, duly noted. I was just gonna say, my brain went to like Clue with the alternate endings, but then there's the Kevin bit in Community where George Takei, like, he's narrating the Halloween episode, and then he addresses at the end, he's like, and here's a little treat for everyone named Kevin. Hey, I'm George Takei. Kevin can't come to the phone right now because he's out with me, George Takei. Thank you. You're welcome, Kevins. Like, there's just all the Kevins of the world get an extra little, like, yeah, that was for me in particular. That would be scary, though. And listen, I've done a lot of hallucinogenic drugs, and fortunately, that's never happened. Like, thank God, because that would really fuck with my reality a lot. Like, just like, hold on, did that really happen in that movie, or am I missing it? Is that real? Like, and then you play it back, and it's just the same thing again. Actually, one of my all-time favorite jokes on like 30 Rock is Tracy Jordan is all worried about like the Black Crusaders are out to get him or whatever, and like Lester Holt is reading he's doing the Good Morning America thing or whatever, and reading about something terrible, and he's the news is happening over here, and Tracy Jordan, the Black Crusaders are coming to get you, and then just turns back and continues to, and Tracy's like, did anybody else see that? God damn it! Now we're here on good form.
But here's an idea. You catch it soon.
Go.
What if you're watching a movie and there's a fly on the TV, and there's a person on the TV, and a real fly flies on the TV, and you try to swat it, and the person on the screen ends up getting hit?
I too have watched Scary Movie 3. Actually, recently, Scary Movie 3 is one of my favorites. We were just talking about it last episode.
Yeah, I know, that's why I knew you.
Thank you. I just it's good. Oh, come on, bitch! Oh, I got your weave. I got your weave. Brenda is an all-time character in terms of horror movies. Let's see. I was gonna look up weird stuff, but anybody else got things to bring to the table? What? Anybody?
Not that I can think of. I mostly just have the poop for later. I'm holding it in.
Yep, it's gonna be a big poop when it happens, but you know what? Sometimes that release, it's even sweeter. It's just dumping loads. You know it's gonna be a good flush. Dimitri, what are you looking at on your phone? What is it?
Random stuff.
Okay, but what's the random stuff?
Okay. Facebook.
Okay. What country is at war with another, and who's dating who? Go.
My brain's too muddled.
So Iran and Iraq are making out with each other. Did you hear that? I heard they were having international relations behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. Shaboings. Nuclear weapons is what it means. Shaboom. We're all gonna die. It's gonna be horrible. I didn't get to answer this question earlier, and I really want to. That I would win the Hunger Games. Fuck you, because I would do what every sensible person should do in the Hunger Games, which is run the fuck away. Listen, it is a solid strategy. Just run and hide.
And hey, you get a sharp rock. You can make yourself a spear.
Boom. Done. Bingo. Get some water, get some food, you're fine. Just hang out. And then let the other ones kill them, and then you're like, I win by default. Yay.
Well, you'd probably have to kill the last surviving tribute setting.
I know, but what if the last there's 3 left, and then the other 2 killed each other first, and I don't have to do anything. I know. I'll kill him. I'm fine. That's fine. I got a rock. You're right. I can find a rock. There's plenty of good rocks.
It's a rock.
Yeah, it is a rock. A rock and Iran. That's what I'll do. I'll get in a rock, and I'll go to Iran.
I ran so far away.
Far away. I don't know the rest of the song. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Gotta run away. Here's an actual question. So Dimitri, is there anyone you in particular you want to be in the script read, or because I'm almost gonna make you Burt Gummer, I'm at that point.
Why you make me? I want to be a good Burt Gummer.
Because I like it. I don't know, man. That's why. That's everybody else. Because you can't. Nobody can be Michael Gross. So it's just trying to what I think Dimitri can bring into the table. Even what that silly voice you were doing for Burt Gummer with the this I'm doing to everybody do what I can with what I got. I was quite a fan of. I'm just saying. Like that was.
Well,
I
have you
mean,
reading this one?
that was super good.
Well,
I don't know if you should.
They won't.
I don't know if you should use it for what we're doing, but I trust you when it comes to that. It's either you or Micah. I don't know, because Micah I trust too, but it's just like I don't know what Micah. Micah, what do you want to do?
I'm fine with either.
See,
I don't have a preference.
I know you don't. Like that's the hardest part. None of you guys are like truly, really like Ernie wanted Val, and actually it was only Brady and Mr. Williams wanted Earl, but other than that, nobody else cared. Like it's just I don't know. Like this, you all make it too easy, and that makes it hard at the same time. But I got this. I'll figure this out. Like that's where like Burt Gummer's my only concern, because we can fill in everything else and like we build, and then the Val and Earl, like that's the like who's my Earl, like that's where like it's we're building here. We're building.
Who shall be the Earl to my Val?
To Ernie's Val. Well, that's what it's like. It's Ernie is Val, so it's like who's. I don't know. I'm figuring this out. I get it. It's like maybe you'll be like Earl. I don't know. Like maybe Dimitri. Maybe it'll be Micah. Maybe it'll be nobody. Maybe it'll be me. I don't want it to be me because I have to narrate, and that's a lot anyway.
It'd be much easier if I can make my voice gruff, and I can't. Because see, I can't. I'm choking. See, I can't even say words.
As someone that can do it, it's still fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like it's down here, so you still gotta do this. Boom, it's just this. It's just, and it runs your voice ragged the whole time, and you can't fucking. You're not breathing. It's just pain, Ugh.
Oh yeah, I just sounds like a red Batman. That I cannot get my voice low.
Swing low, sweet chariot, up and for the caramel. I'm a little singy. Sorry.
Also, read him. Iguana,
Amorna.
Iguana.
And iguana sitting on Obama.
An iguana sitting on Obama watching a llama in the Bahamas.
Pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom.
I got cotton if you want them. Is that where we're at? So just saying just random phrases. Apparently, I mean that's fine too. Like, listen, before you all were here, I was reading, I was just reading this book in my Benoit Blanc voice, which I have to admit I was having fun doing. That was a good time. I'm gonna do that more in general, like when no one's around. Like I just like. It's such a fun accent. And then I get to read this book, too. So it's technically Tremors.
What if Benoit Blanc was in Tremors?
I deduce that there are certain vibrations which have allowed these subterrestrial creatures to echolocate us. Is that close enough? Does that satisfy your urge for something of what you were desiring there? I mean, I can also bring more people to life and insert them into whatever other character and places you consider me your puppet of fate, and I shall, like a monkey on a string, you just whip crack. I was gonna say another word there because it's really easy to say in a southern accent, and I'm not gonna say it. But that's how we do it, folks. That's the magic of it. That's I was trying to explain this, like Finn was like giving me credit for like doing accents one time, and I was like, yeah, because like when I'm doing it, I just like think of like people like that, like just be in the mindset of that character. And Southern accents are very difficult for me because so many Southern people are racist, and it can slip into the accent as you're doing it because like it's just like right there. Like that's a part of the racism too, is like assuming all Southern people are racist, so it just like slips into the characterization. It's interesting.
Yeah, that I can't do accents for the life of me. Yet apparently I have a natural accent, which is probably just a Altitude accent, Pennsylvania accent, but apparently it sounds like I'm trying to remember. It sounds like one of the accents from the UK or Europe or something like that. Someone asked me about it, and I'm like, no, I was born in.
You sound Swedish sometimes, is what it is.
Bork.
You do. You have so there's a certain saying Sweden, Swiss. You have open here. It's not like Minnesota kind of here, but like I'm doing it too much now. But there's a lot of things around here that you have to be able to know that it's here, and if you're listening to it, you can find it more. There's the stress on the end of the sentence is very important because I don't do it. Mine are always going down, so it's like trying to remember to go up is hard. I can hear it there though. Swedish. It does sound Finnish, Swedish, Dutchy.
It does?
It does.
I even listen to myself back. I don't hear it.
Well, also the accent is Pennsylvania Dutch. Like that's where that area is from. Yeah.
Well, if you're Russian when you go into the bathroom, and you're Finnish when you come out of the bathroom, what are you when you're in the bathroom?
Norwegian. Man, I had to do some stretching for that one. Holy shit!
Good on you for going against the obvious answer.
What's the obvious answer?
You're European.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Yep. Didn't even occur to me. Wow.
Same.
Oh my God. It's better that way. I'm not a peeing though. I peed before the show. It's a very specific thing I do. You just got a laugh react. Okay, for some, I'm not joking. It now showed that like you saying that joke got us a laugh react. Okay, do more.
Hey.
All right, now it's pun time.
Do you know the story about the boy who went on an epic quest to find a skeleton?
He was boned before he even started.
Oh, Jesus. Well, at the end of the story, the boy learns a valuable lesson, and he discovers at the end that what he was searching for was inside him all along.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love you so much. That was amazing. God damn it. That's where do you put bad rainbows?
Oh.
In Prism. That's literally the only one I have saved up. I have no other. I have no. That's all you get. That's my stock of puns. That was good though. Oh my God, it was inside you all along. Jesus Christ! Fucking bravo, Micah. I will keep that. Honestly, thank you. I'm gonna keep that one.
You keep saying seeing gung ho Homer in the chat, and I keep gung ho Gummer in the chat, and keep thinking gung ho Homer.
Right,
and gung ho.
I keep seeing that it's like blurry for me, like because it's I'm like looking from a distance. I keep seeing gung Homer. Okay, I guess we're gonna gun down Homer Simpson. That's fine. Interesting turn of events. Everyone, welcome to Talking Tremors, where we are going to go murder a fictional character of Homer Simpson. First step, we got to find Springfield.
There's so many.
That's why I said it was the first step. we got to narrow this one down. And only then can we then figure out how to get to the cartoon dimension, which I think is going to be far harder than getting the right Springfield.
Oh well, that's a secret. I can't disclose that.
It's okay. Wow, Micah can get into the cartoon dimension. To this point, I actually have a great question. What's like one cartoon you would want to live in?
Oh God.
And remember, cartoons are dangerous worlds. Like some can be like it seems like some are good on the surface, but like they got many dangers beneath them.
That's a hard one because I haven't really watched many cartoons as of late.
Oh come on!
I haven't. Naruto.
Naruto? You can say what you want.
Yeah, Naruto anime stuff. It's dangerous, but I can just live as a villager of the hidden leaf. And maybe befriend Naruto while I'm at it. When he's still a little kid.
I don't know, because all I could think of is what my answer would have been if I was a teenager, and that's probably
That's fine.
would not be the same.
That's fine. Pick one.
When I was a teenager, the answer would have been The Emperor's New School.
Well, I mean, it can still be that.
Just be a teacher.
Not for the same reasons.
Yeah. Shit, I asked this question and I'm fucking struggling to come up with like one I would actually want.
You know, really, I think it'd be more fun to just visit a bunch of cartoons than actually.
Yes, there we go. That's easy enough or whatever. We come here for the hard digging questions that expose our soul. Yeah, of course, if I could multi-dimensional jump, I would just be visiting every one and tasting every single one. I keep coming back to Venture Brothers. Actually, the Venture Brothers universe.
The Venture Brothers.
Yeah, totally. So. The boys are being kind of weird again, Doc. You're gonna have to punch me in the face. Yeah. No, Venture Brothers. It's a cruel world. However, there's positives, and it's very neutral. I don't know. It's a neutral cartoon world. I wouldn't have to worry because, like, the problem with many cartoon worlds is the physics, like where you're like, oh man, like there's many ways you could die or not die.
Well, that's why you have to figure out if you're going to the cartoon world, you have to figure out if the physics would adapt or if your physics would be the same as they are here.
Oh, I figured that your physics would have to adapt. That would be the fun part of it. Like, what's the point of traveling there? Yeah, it's not Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You're in there. You're in there, Page Master style.
To add to this question, to ask another question that is in the same vein. TV show worlds.
I mean, I answered that already.
No, live action.
Yeah, live action ones.
I don't watch enough.
Doctor Who, just because it's super, like, oh my god, just please and thank you.
Currently. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that was it. That was it. Mine was done.
Currently. Probably just. Don't know which season though. That's a tough one.
I have a good question.
Okay.
Horror movie world that you think you would be able to live in and survive in easily.
Oh, I've answered this, and I would actually pick Tremors. Like, I know it's an easy one, but it's like I know what I need to do in that world, and I'm good. And I'm going to survive that, and I can we'll deal with the rest.
There's also like any horror movie where the thing is specifically tied to a specific place, just don't go to that place.
True. Movie world.
Well, Dimitri and Micah, you both have to answer. Like, come on, answer this horror world. Come on, you can't just pick my answer.
Oh.
You gotta pick. Come on, be different.
It has to be Trevor's because every other horror world, I would die very easily.
Well, it depends on what the rules of if I'm able to pick where I am and who I'm with. Scream, because for one thing, the killers in Scream are just dudes, or sometimes it's not a dude, sometimes it's a lady. They're not like supernatural or anything. And second, just do my best to be wherever Sydney is not.
This put a tracker on that bitch and stay far away. Then movie world. Then I'm trying to think of actual movie world though.
Movie world. I've had several dreams, and this isn't somewhere I'd want to live, or at least I wouldn't want to live. Well, yeah, at this point, I wouldn't want to live in this world at all. But I've had several dreams where I've been in Jurassic World.
Interesting.
Like the park. Like right before things are about to go bad. Like
I was just gonna say, did you get eaten? But okay.
It depends what I'm feeling at any given moment. Sometimes it's Transformers, sometimes it's Mortal Kombat, and other times it's Godzilla. And then Gamera. All depends.
Well, I'm basic. Even though my reason for wanting to be in the TV show when I was a teenager is not something that's in the movie, it would probably still be Emperor's New Groove.
Hey, that's fun. It's still fun. Shit, I can't even.
I could try it. And make weird people out. Then I could try those pill bugs and see what they taste like.
There's a level of like I would almost try to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but like, there's about a 50-50 chance you're gonna get superpowers or die. So I'm not. That seems like good odds, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's entirely possible you died already and got brought back.
And that's your superpower, and you just do that forever, over and 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 over.
Well, if you really want, if you could be like Deadpool and you just don't die.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would want selective mortality.
And when you want to go live for a couple million years and be like, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Yeah. So that way, if I ever get tired of living, I can die, but I can live as long as I want to without worrying about it until then.
You're safe. You're safe for that. You're safe. That's true too, because I have a immortal story that I'm always like writing into, and I just love that concept that our human brains don't have the capacity to remember everything for that long. And what would it really be stretched out to an eternity?
Well, this is gone.
Yeah, it would be like that, like this planet's gone, my friend's gone, my lover's gone, my children, my house, my everything.
Well, eventually everything will be gone.
Everything, and you just float in space.
I mean, if there's even a space left, like if the universe gets destroyed, what's gonna replace it?
Right. Yeah. And do you ride it through to that next wave, or do you get killed in that crunch or explosion or whatever it is the next one is? Like,
yeah.
Right? I know. Like, wow. This is fascinating.
Lizard.
What if like I always like wondered if like the horror like of like what if you got immortalized with like a defect and like you were like mute or like your mouth is like you can't even like talk and you just can't.
Oh yeah,
or, like
yeah,
you're blind or you can't hear.
There's a Harlan Ellison story where that's how it ends.
I have no mouth and I must scream. Yeah. Where with the machine and the man is the and the. Holy guys, we are depressing tonight. Holy shit, I love it.
Well, if you want to see some not depressing stuff,
show us some poops. Micah's gonna show us some poops. We're gonna look at some of Micah's shit. It's right there. Let's go look at his shit. Micah's poops. It's a hit.
Hey there. Today's gonna be all about me. So let's celebrate Nightween. Me. Theme music.
Blast Cusco Queen! It's stupid! Are you having a good time, Crunk?
Yes! I love Cusco.
Crunk! Give yourself a gold star!
Oh boy, one more and I get a new potato!
I thought 10 stars was
the bagel!
First, I'll dress up, then I'll climb down everyone, and I'll do the same thing next year, and the 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 next year. Finally, there will be no peace on.
Oh, that Isma, she's a bitch! The end. I'm crying. Thank you.
I'm going as me.
Cusco, you're too old.
I don't get it.
I do. It's something that almost never happens, but it's happening right now. It's a recipe called.
Looking this up. All right, I'm going to download this show right now.
Isma. Who are you really? Let me guess. Melina? Coach Sweaty, Mr. Malaguaco. Am I getting close?
I'm Isma!
Sweet. You even sound like her.
I am her, you fool!
Right.
This milk tastes like. Hey, look out for that!
Baby line, rock your body in time. Shake, shake.
Handbook recently handbook ceased.
Oh, nice.
Ceased. Of course. There's always my way.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Don't you hate it when that happens? Let's go, Bob.
I can take off my head!
Attention, keyboard shoppers.
They look way too happy.
Shall we?
what? Sorry.
They look way
way
too happy.
happy. Yeah. Also, I put that. Yeah. I found the Internet Archive link with all of the Emperor's New School episodes on it, and I put it in the Discord for everybody. So we all need to catch up on that. Continue. Oh my god.
No more
Oh my god.
Soon the lives of all my little
Oh my god, that was horrible. I love you so much. God damn it.
chorus, Harloff.
I've waited centuries to say that. Here we are.
I'd lend you a hand, but I don't seem to have a hand.
This guy tells it like it is.
Take me back
Twins in
to
costumes. The people eat it up.
Well, you dudes better be careful out there. Ween.
Sand?
Sup, squirt?
Wow.
A trick.
I got a picture.
Ween. Oh man, dude.
There's no way.
Listen up.
It's blocking. I'm ahead.
What?
Hey, I knew that reference.
Okie doke.
Holy shit. Well, Micah just shit all over us, guys. That was a full shit. Just took a dump right on our lump. I hope it wasn't a pump and dump, but you know, we take what we can. We take what we can.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That was a poops.
That was your poops. Your poops and your shoops and your scoops. Anybody have any thoughts to share with the class? Anything else they want to get off their chest? Or their butt? Or their poops? Where?
Poop butt.
Maybe if I wait long enough, someone will. Like that's just like up here, out of somewhere. That's.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I can also like you guys. We can also end the show and like leave and go, or say silly things, or do whatever we want. Like that's where I'm at. I had to like. I finished up all my stuff. Actually, I got out everything that I pretty much needed to. Actually, this is a great wrap up part 3. Like maybe do a dress rehearsal. Like if we're doing like the script read like this weekend, but like otherwise we're flying good, baby. This is awesome. It's nice. Everybody's killing it. 2 for 2. Just crushing
I
it.
think we lost Alejandra in the bacon.
Oh no, she gets so lost like so quick. I assume that. Yep. Yeah, no, she lost. Yeah, she did. She was bacon, and then that's a lot. I get it. Baking.
Yeah,
is
I
hard.
just kind of
I know. I looked at that earlier. I
yeah,
thought.
I looked at it. I'm like, oh, what? She rarely became like my 3rd biggest fan? Question mark.
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta take it. You gotta take it where you can. Honestly, I think the fact that she might have joined the Discord just because you were in it, Dimitri. Like that's. I mean, why not? Hey, Dimitri's here. Baller. Let's fucking roll.
All right. I think I am going to head out for the night.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night, Micah.
Have a good night.
And like, yeah. Micah, tell people where they can find you and such.
The Emperor's New Podcast is a podcast wherever you can find podcasts. It also has the Emperor's New Podcast YouTube channel on the YouTubes. There's Fireblast Studio, or Fireblast Animatics is what it's called now on YouTube. And if you want to see more shit like the poops we watch, that's on Micah's YouTube toilet. And also, you can find the Emperor's New Podcast, podcast TENP at Blue Sky on Blue Sky.
I'm downloading the zip for the Emperor's New School, like right now. So
All right.
I'll be watching that soon. You can kind of tell, but it's like, yeah. Everybody go to the Internet Archive and check it out. I'm curious now. I need to know. I have questions. I'm excited. But yeah, thank you for being here, Micah.
No problem.
Thank you for shitting on us. Thank you for pooping on us. Those poops were great.
All right. Night.
Night, hun. They were good poops. They were really good poops. Like that's every time I laugh.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I think we've watched those before, but I was like, I don't care. I want to watch them again. It's like Road to Cuscotopia. I'd watch it again. I'd do it again. One more time. One last time.
Yeah.
Well, Dimitri, you're doing that thing where you're like, I don't know what to say.
Hi,
Like,
Kobe.
I'm yeah. Hey, peace, Kobe. Oh my God, honestly, Kobe's always. I always wonder why you don't come on the show, Kobe, because you're here through several name changes because you use multiple accounts, and actually you've been listening to this show for at least like 2 years. I've seen them in the chat for that long, and I'm always like, why don't you come on? And I know that they're in the Facebook group too, like we've talked about, and actually Kobe's like actually got good insights. And yeah, Kobe, I'm going to be talking about you right now because I'm like, yeah, I always wonder why I don't see you in here, but I get it where it's like, oh wait, I have to be on the show and people can see me and do stuff. It's like I get it. It's terrifying. I'm up here, and it's my idea to be up here, and it's still terrifying.
Yep.
Oh sweet, fuck yeah! Somebody found. No, seriously, I put the Emperor's New School in the Discord. So if anybody wants to watch it, I found the Internet Archive link. It's got the whole first season as a zip file. And actually, I think it's got all of them. I just grabbed that one first because it's the first one I saw. But it looks like it had all of them. It's a big show. It has 2 seasons. Like the Emperor's New School has like 2 22 episode seasons.
Hey.
Like what? That's wild. So I'm gonna find out, and I'll get back to y'all on what that means and stuff. You know, Dimitri, I'm gonna let you go to sleep too. So actually, you should say your stuff. I need you to do me one favor though.
Okay.
Okay. So after you say my stuff and I say my stuff, I'm gonna read this book until I feel like clicking the end stream thing. But I need a voice to do.
Yeah. I am camera shy, and my knowledge on the topic is small. However, I am a fan. I appreciate the content.
I know you do. No, Colby. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I wasn't like calling you. I in a way, it was more like I meant to call you out, like as a. No, I could tell you're a good fan, and I see how much you appreciate everything, and I assume the camera shy. And I would like to state, so lacking knowledge of the content is not a requirement or a worry on this show, is it, Dimitri? Like nobody. Nope. I still think Micah's only watched the first Tremors. Like we're currently on Tremors 2 right now, and Micah hasn't even seen Tremors 2 at all. But like Micah's been here the whole time. I always find I find it fascinating. Like it's not a requirement. We learn as we go. You know, I'll teach you.
Yep.
But thank you for being here, Colby. Actually, that's where I wanted to. The call out was more like I notice you and I appreciate you. Like that's my, like just like Dimitri always wonders, like why Dimitri's host is because like I pay attention to shit. Like it's a very specific skill I've honed over years and years of just being alive. Yeah, hearts to you too, babes. Like love you. But again, you can always come on and you can modulate your voice or not have the camera on. Hell, I don't fully understand why Konjira and Reader don't show their faces. They're both handsome men. They're articulate and well.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh my God, like makes me sad. Like they're like like that being afraid of how you look on it makes me sad because I used to share it too. It's like, oh my god, like there are 2 episodes of this show that aren't on video because I didn't think that they should be. I thought it should be audio only. And it's like I 100% get it. And it's like, oh no, I just want to help people and like bring you forward. I know Dimitri, that's new for you. I've watched episodes of the K4's podcast.
Yeah.
I know that you all hide behind the avatar, the logo too as well. It be a thing. I may have dabbled in it myself as well. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, thank you for being here, Colby. I just had to appreciate you. And if you can also think of a funny voice, because Dimitri's not thinking of one fast enough, while Dimitri, or maybe he has. It doesn't matter, Dimitri. What do you want to say to end your bit?
Elmo.
I will. All right. So yeah, Dimitri, rap. I will. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to start drinking a bunch of. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of Sprite left here. So yeah.
Yeah. You can find me mainly on Godzilla Garu, where I do K4's podcast with a bunch of friends that is currently on hold. I have my own show called Kaiju Rambles, and the next episode of that will be next Saturday on the 30th. I have it says we talk about books. I have a book centric YouTube, Kyrie Birds. Have a Tokusatsu Super Sentai Kamen Rider Metal Heroes, Power Rangers centric YouTube channel, TPR vlogs, or the Power Rangers vlogs with the gay at the beginning. We'll start a Tokusatsu show whenever that will be. I have no clue. It keeps the recording of episode 0 keeps being pushed back.
You and Ernie got to start one. I'm telling you, y'all. That's where it's at.
Also, I would love to. It would have to be on his channel.
Oh, I think if you just asked Ernie, like I think that's just ask the man.
Because I would love.
I feel like he would work with you on that. I feel like if you asked him and told him the rigmarole behind the streaming, he would get behind you with it. You're like, well, I've watched you too. That night with the Power Rangers, I was just like, it was like it's like Godzilla. I was just gonna sit back and be like, all right. Oh shit! I just realized I had told myself that the next time you were on the show, I needed you to complete your lore that I had interrupted you on. Do you want to continue that, or do you want me to pin that to the next time?
Yeah, pin that because I think I was telling Ernie about it.
You were. So we need to wait for Ernie to be here. I got it. All right.
Yes.
Duly noted, sweetheart. I got you. That's on me. I see. I have multiple eyes. I got double vision. Anywhere else people can find you? You want them to or don't want them to?
I have 2 Facebook groups. One is the Facebook group of Kaiju Rambles. The other one is the Command Center of Memes and More, which is a Facebook group of Power Rangers, Tokusatsu in general, where we post lots of memes and lots of behind the scenes stuff. Well, not a lot currently. Hopefully it will be a lot. It's just try to find it and download it and then just throw it into the cracked.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it, hon? It's hard.
I found some on like Pinterest, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go on that and nab some of it there. I look at them and I'm like, I would, but my procrastination is on the rise. I'll do it later.
Yep.
Have yet to do it later.
Yep, I know that well, baby. I feel you. That wasn't me condescending. That was me like that's
Yeah, I
it.
know.
I've been there, baby. I mean, you've seen how impressive Maya is, but it's still like that, trying to climb that hill every time.
Oh yeah. Follow me, Godzilla Karu on Instagram, Blue Sky, and then technically Twitter. But my handle on Twitter was Geologist. But I do have a TikTok that is also under Godzilla Karu.
Fuck yeah. That's cool. Honestly, and go check them all out. That's go Dimitri. Go, anything Dimitri does. It's always gold. It's liquid gold pouring into whatever orifice you choose. You know that's on. That's between you and Dimitri. I thanked everybody last night. I thanked a lot of people. Everybody's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for Micah and Dimitri for being here tonight. Everyone that's been in chat, Pokemon Colby and Michael and Chris and Daphne and Alejandra and just Justin Berry, AEC, like it's everybody, and Sons of Shadows, Jeff Johnson being here. I love you guys. Like, thanks everybody always. And actually, I would like to have an extra special thanks to Mr. Williams and apologize to his dead mother and him. And thank you to both. Thank you to Mr. Williams' dead mom for birthing Mr. Williams, so that way we can have the joy of being around Mr. Williams. You know, I'm glad you did that before you died. You know, that was awesome. That's cool. There's a part of me that wants to keep making some kind of joke here. Like, this is Dimitri. I've been ruined. Because, like, you did it, like, to the point where, like you kept doing it. I'm like, did you actually say that? And then you would confirm that you'd said it. And I'm just like, well, I guess we can joke about that now. I guess that's a thing.
I have like ammunition, like how he passed just to get away from taking the dogs out, but
Jesus Christ, this is kind of what I mean. Holy shit!
Wait, it gets better.
Oh,
but as for continuing the joke, they went, but now he has to. And then I'm like, no, wait. Yeah, he has to take out 4 dogs now because of the previous 2 before the bacon. We kept going.
Oh my god. Yeah, wow. Those are funny jokes. Those are really good jokes. Those are funny.
Yeah, they are.
What the fuck, man? Oh my god. So yeah, like that's where that like that's, and honestly, I think you know Mr. Williams well enough to, I assume that like I'm over judging what he would probably be like. Oh, I knew that was a joke and I was just fucking with you. I was tired. He was actually very busy the other day because his roommate was fucking playing some game in the back. It was fun just listening. We were listening to what his roommate was doing and saying and just like incorporating it. He had no idea. So I just assumed it was actually that. He's like, oh, I just kept going like about his day. However, I will still be, apologetic, because dead people are important, like there's many people in this book that I'm about to read that are dead and such. But yeah, thank you to everybody, and thank you most of all to my wife Caitlin Marie Leppersloff for stomaching the fact that I'm still talking at 11 o'clock at night on a Monday. So yeah, Dimitri, do you have any more?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the remainder of the ride.
Film it close to home.
With its sprawling mountain ranges and stunning rock formations, Lone Pine had been a perfect location for filmmakers wanting to create a claustrophobic horror film that took place in broad daylight. Despite its rich filmmaking history, the Owens Valley area was problematic for crews requiring easy access to electricity, storage, and accommodation, all of which weighed into the budget. I'm just doing Miss Piggy now, son of a bitch. Elmo says, for Tremors to Aftershocks, a production with a budget of less than a third of the first film, a return to Lone Pine was out of the question. It's just Miss Piggy. See, now I'm having a fucking problem because, like, I'm listening to my Elmo and Miss Piggy. Like, well, Jeremy thinks she's what the Miss Piggy actually has a curl of the tongue over here. There's a curl. And then Elmo actually had to keep the back of the tongue. It's just the back of the tongue open. So now I can say, a return to Lone Pine was out of the question. Thank God, this is another person, so I can do a different voice. None of the Tremors films have been shot in the same place, said director Steve Wilson. When I watch the original, I get pangs of pain because it's so beautiful out in the desert. The direct-to-video versions had to be shot closer to Los Angeles because we couldn't afford to put the crew up in the motels for weeks at a time. Tremors 2 was shot north of LA, behind the Magic Mountain Amusement Park, a location that could be made to look like the desert if the right camera angles were used. Filming began in April 1995, a few months after initial location scouting.